What's happened, you savages? Uncle Joey here and his trusted fucking maniac buddy, Lee Syatt, for another installment of the Church of What's Happening Now, new edition. What's going on, Tarzan?
I'm doing great, dude.
Hold on. I forgot. It's the 15th of July. The rent is almost due, cocksuckers. You know what I'm saying? That's how quick shit is moving. It was just 2 weeks ago you were lighting fireworks, right? 3 days ago you were jumping up and down with your uncle. Happy 4th. Look, it's the fucking 15th already.
It's great. But you pay the rent right as it's due. I always wait till the 5th. Like even today, I'd like the mortgage. I pay the mortgage at as late as I can.
The 11th. You pay the mortgage on the 11th?
I pay it on the 14th.
Why?
The 15th. Mine isn't due to the 15th.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Well, it's due the 1st, but they give you like a grace period.
Day.
Oh,
I'm Jewish too. I don't pay it till the last minute. even if you have that money in the bank account, you don't pay it till the last minute. You want every last penny of interest.
Fuck no. I hate it. I always as late as I can, and it makes me so happy.
Dog, I like paying my bills on time.
I paid on time, but I don't. Why would I want to give it to him right away? I can't tell you how excited I am to get my apartment deposit back.
That's $4,000?
3. Oh, I'm gonna be sitting there
That's
with
a lot
notebook.
of donuts.
Oh, it's a lot of things.
That's a lot of things, yeah.
Fucking donuts.
And when's your last day there? The 30th?
In theory, yeah, but I'm gonna be gone.
And your
probably
birthday is the 28th?
The 20th.
The 20th. Look at you.
30
Sunday.
fucking 7. I was 23 when this started.
23 when I met you. Now you're 37?
Yeah. Fucking wild, dude.
Fucking corrupted them early. You know
Not even that early.
Doing all types of edibles and sugar pills and the whole thing. How was your weekend?
My weekend was great. I went and saw Tara film her special.
How was that?
It was fantastic. It was a cool little theater on top of a dumpling place right next to Grace Papaya. George was very excited. I was on the train getting texts like every stop because it goes away. And
you didn't tell him fucking the Cuban place.
I did. No, I did tell him.
But he don't care. He don't care. He was going to eat that grape papaya. That poor little kid's hot dog. That poor little kid's crying over his cat. And George ate him.
Yeah, and that papaya juice. But no, it's cool. I'm years away from ever shooting anything like that. But it was just cool to see like Tara do it because like when I met Tara, she was featuring for people. And now she was shooting a special. It was great to see Chaz. Had no idea who I was, which was fantastic because I was sober. You know, I said hi. I was like, nice to see you again, Chaz. And he was like, nice to see you. And he had no idea who I was. But that was really cool. And then I've just been packing this week. What about you?
Well, the fucking ear. They got the stitches out. I had 60 fucking stitches.
For that one thing, they gave you 60 stitches?
I had no idea. I never asked. And then, like I did the show with you guys last week, people actually really think I got a facelift. Like I know. I'm getting 10 messages a day on facelift, what doctor I used. Some lady, they give you the other cream.
At least they thought it was a good one.
I didn't get no facial. I fucking got stitches there was a boil. It was so deep that when they had to take out all the skin, they had to pull the skin back to cover the hole.
Right.
That's what the problem is. So, but Thursday was a real fucking adventure because I went and I made a big mistake. I let my wife come with me. And my wife's chatty. So when we sat down at the doctor's office, the girl came in, then the main girl came in, and she's like, this ain't going to bother you at all, blah, blah, blah. We're going to do that. We got to suck a lipoma out of your fucking back. I go, okay. So she sets me up. I go, give me a couple of waters. When the doctor comes in and he starts talking to me, he keeps saying, yeah, we're going to take the stitches out. And my stomach started feeling woozy. I'm like, I'm not feeling good already. So I'm drinking a little water. And all of a sudden, she's like, we ready to start? And I go, yeah. And she's doing something for like a minute. All of a sudden, I hear like, dung, like she cut the stitch.
Okay.
And she goes, that's one down. And my wife goes, how many did he get? And she goes, I think it was 60 all total. And just that thought of somebody gave me 60 fucking stitches. Whatever happened to 3 stitches or 2 stitches? Somebody gave me 60 fucking stitches.
And they have to pull out each one by one?
One by one, or they pull them, then they pull the whole thing out. Lee, it doesn't matter. I didn't feel it. This is the world I live in. This is why I say to people, it's always mental. It's not anything else. It's whatever you put your mind into it. I didn't even feel it. And I fucking went down for like 10 minutes. Like they had to put the fucking, they put an ice pack on my neck and one on my chest, and it melted within seconds. It just went zit. I didn't even feel it.
Did you pass out?
I didn't go all the way out, but I was like, I don't feel good. And the fucking thing that, it's like when you torn your ankle, I have a problem that whenever I turn my ankle or I hurt my finger, it goes right to my stomach, like a shot. It feels like your stomach just gets like fucking a little.
Right.
And right away I got to shit and fart. So never mind passing out, never mind the stitches. I got to lay upside down with a fart in my ass that's about to come out. And fucking, it's a vacuum in my ass. I'm upside down. You know what I'm working with?
And thank God it wasn't me there, because you would have let the fart go. I'm surprised you didn't fart in front of
embarrassed about the two fucking doctors in the room. They're women. I'll kill them with one of those fucking farts.
Oh.
I remember when I was about 400 fucking pounds, I went to the doctor one day in Los Angeles. This is my old doctor, Waxley. He's retired. And he had this Mexican assistant. I liked her too. And one day they put me on the table to check something. And then they both pulled me up. And when they pulled me up, you just heard this tremendous fart. Come on, it just came out. And at the end of the fart, everybody just looked at each other. Nobody made a move except me. I got up and blocked the door, right? Like, you know, to make it like.
You held them hostage?
Oh, I held them hostage with that fucking fart of death in the doctor's office.
Oh, my God.
So I don't ever want to do it again because I remember the look on their faces. There's no windows in the doctor's office.
No.
So they got to sit there and inhale the whole fucking thing. Like,
is that why he retired?
No, Waxler was going to retire no matter what. He retired after I gave him the pot cookie. He went down like Sarah Tiana.
Well, you did not give your doctor a pot cookie.
Yes, I did. He was so paranoid. He would always tell me, leave it in my office. I would always come to his office and go, Doc, I left you something. He was from Chicago. And I would leave him like a cookie or the things I used to give you and switch the labels.
Oh, the Chiba Chews?
The Chiba Chews. And I remember one time I went down there and I lost a pot cookie like a month earlier. And I got down there at 8:30 for a blood test. And I opened the trunk and there's the pot cookie in the back of the trunk. And I'm like, God damn it. I haven't eaten none. So I ate the pot cookie. The next day he called me up. He's like, get back down here. Your fucking test was all fucked up yesterday. You pissed all green.
Oh, my God.
He goes, what'd you do? I go, I ate the cookie in the parking lot. He was cool as shit with me.
How did you find, did he ask for edibles?
No, we were talking one day, and I just would, every time I go, I'd bring him a lollipop, and he'd go, you got to stop this. He would always say, you got to stop. I'd bring him a lollipop or a pretzel.
You had to stop, but he didn't say no.
Early fucking days of when me and Ralphie would go to a place next to Duke's. They had cakes and donuts and shit like that, so I would bring him stuff. Yeah, have this with your coffee. But one night I brought him a cookie, and I went to see him like a month later, and when he saw me in the hallway, he's like, and I knew I was in trouble. I'm like, what did I do? And when I went in there, he's like, motherfucker, I ate that cookie at lunchtime. I had to go home at 1:30. And he goes, then I passed out till midnight. And then I got up, and he goes, I made Chicago hot beef. I had it at the bottom of my freezer with the buns and everything.
Oh, wow.
He goes, I started cooking that shit till about 3 a.m. He goes, I made the whole thing of fucking that Italian beef. He goes, you motherfucker, what was in that? I said, I don't know. So he's like, you bring me more. And I would bring him little cookies and shit.
Do you buy edibles to give to people, to like fuck with people?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Sometimes they just give them to you. Though. You know, like, remember in L.A., people give you like 5 milligram candies and shit. What am I going to do with 5 milligram candy?
Yeah, but you're not giving people 5 milligram candies.
I'm giving them whatever they give me.
Yeah, you give away the heavy duty stuff. That's amazing. I've never heard of one, because usually people lie to their doctor. Like they ask, do you drink? Oh, occasionally.
If you lie to your doctor, you're not going to get nowhere.
I agree, but I also don't give them edibles.
I remember when I got surgery on my neck for the fat ball. When I told that doctor, he's like, so how much coke do you do? Once, twice a month? I go, every day.
Holy shit.
He goes, how much every day? I go, either a gram or an 8-ball, doc. I'm on fire. And he just sat there and looked at me for 8 minutes. He goes, just try to do it until the surgery. Not to do it until the surgery.
Right.
I did it till the night before the fucking surgery. I went in there coming down like fucking Tony Montana at 7 in the morning. I think I did get high the night before the surgery because I got high every night. I had a monkey on my back. I wasn't going to stop then. And when somebody tells you not to do it, that's when I do it.
Right.
When somebody says you can't do it because you're going to die, fuck it.
I'm surprised you even went to the doctor.
Huh?
I'm surprised you even went to the doctor. I know you had the fat ball back then, but
I had a wife, man. I got a girlfriend that would bust my balls.
Yeah, she would make you go to the doctor.
I would lie to her all the time. Yeah, I went. And then she would call me from work. I went on the credit card. There was no copay. There was nothing. You didn't go. You have to go tomorrow. You didn't go for your blood test.
Jesus.
Then she started taking me to the blood test.
Oh, to make sure you stayed?
Yeah. And then she realized why I left. After about 6 months, she's like, you pass out all the time. She goes, I don't know how you do. I remember one time she took me to the dentist, and she was sitting reading a magazine, and all of a sudden they had like the red light go on, and she just got up. She goes, that's my husband. Lady goes, where are you going? She goes, that's my husband. She goes, how do you know? She goes, I'm telling you, that's my husband.
And
Sure enough, they came and got her. And she knows exactly how to cool me off.
How?
She puts ice in my hands
Okay.
and then paper towels because my hands drip.
Sweaty?
Drip when I'm getting a needle. You could tell when I'm about to get a needle because my hands get really fucking slippery and slimy.
What's more anxiety producing for you? Stand up at like a big theater like that or a needle?
A needle.
Holy shit. That is, but you've gotten better. I'll give you credit.
It took me fucking 18 years of acupuncture. We're going on 18 years of I'm going on 18 years of sober from cocaine. I probably started acupuncture a year before I got clean. So the needles don't bother me. When I go to acupuncture, I still jump in the air. When
Really?
she puts a fucking needle in my foot or something, I still jump. She puts one in my shoulder that's like you can hear it going, eh, eh. Sometimes it bends.
Oh.
Sometimes the motherfucker bends. You know how many times she forgets to take needles out of my hair, and I'll be driving home and I'll scratch my head and I'm like, ah, and I got a fucking needle in my finger and shit.
Holy shit. Why? Because you were just saying everything's mental. Why do you think you're still afraid of needles?
It's a 50-50.
Okay.
It's a 50-50. I went to the boxing gym today. I did 8 rounds. I burned 620 calories. He trained me for like 7 rounds, and then I did my own shit. But the rounds he trained me, I didn't have to take a break or pee.
Nice.
Right? I'm fine. When I have to walk up those stairs on the side, I think my world's going to end. Not because the stairs are bad, because it's mental. I have these little mental fucking quirks, man.
That's crazy.
And we all have them. We just don't.
Yeah.
We just don't realize we have mental quirks, but we do. Everybody has. And it all depends how I feel when I walk in. There's days I could walk in there, put my arm out, and they could shoot me, and I'll talk to the lady.
Mm-hmm.
And there's days like I'm like, I don't know. This don't feel like that. That day at the hotel, the first day, that didn't feel right. So everything was gonna hurt. The first needle, the second needle, the third needle, everything fucking hurt. But usually I was in the hospital for 3 weeks. There were days I was getting fucking 12 needles a day.
Oh, I can't even imagine.
I was like in training. Hit me here, hit me here, hit me here.
You did way better with that hospital stuff than I thought you would have. Like those 3, just knowing you, if you had told me, how's Joey going to respond to a week in a hospital once a month for 3 months? And I mean, I'm sure you didn't like it, and I'm sure it was scary.
No,
but like
nobody
you
likes
did
that
it.
shit. Nobody likes it, and you do it because with the pretense that you're going to get better.
Right.
You know, you're going to get better. Let me stay here. You know, I don't want to put this on my family. If not, I'm at home in front of your family. You got to put them through this shit. You have insurance. You pay a lot for that fucking insurance. Pay these people. Go to the hospital and get taken care of. Because if not, you're going to keep coming back. Now, again, Lee, I didn't think that way when I was 25.
Right.
I said, fuck it. If I die, I die. Big difference.
I was going to say, if
Big
you were,
difference.
imagine if you didn't have Mercy right now, or even Terry.
I'd be a renegade.
Really?
I wouldn't be here without the both of them.
What do you think would have happened?
If I would have kept doing drugs, I wouldn't have had any of them. So it wouldn't have mattered. But I'm just saying that after a while, you just go, I have to do this because it's that Pennzoil commercial. Either you pay me now or you pay me later. You're going to end up here anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to end up here for 90 fucking days. And then they're going to put you in a rehab for fucking 30 days because that's what they love to do now. So take care of these 6 days because as far as I'm concerned, 6 is better than 120, right?
Fuck yeah. 6
days in the hospital is better than 120 fucking days in the hospital. So it's 2 different things. It's still going to suck no matter what.
Right.
But I'd rather do 6 than 120. And that's if nothing goes wrong.
Right.
You know?
And there's always something. By the way, not to change the subject, you said those edibles were 100 each. There's no way those were 100 each. I'm already fucking feeling
Who
them.
gives a fuck whatever they are? It's Monday night. Your girlfriend's out of country. We're lighting you on fire tonight. It's all over. You know, who gives a fuck? I was feeling warm and cozy myself.
Oh yeah?
I don't know what they are. It says
Where did you even get these things?
Fanny sent me a bag of these edibles that taste great.
Okay.
the 20 milligram grape ones, which
Okay.
what am I going to do with 20 milligrams?
Nothing.
I got to eat 20 bags. And then these, it said it was 20 pieces at 500 milligrams a piece.
You just told me it was 100 each 15
know.
minutes ago.
You know, we take
and
a
now
chance
it's
here.
500. Oh, you gave me 2,000?
No, it's not 500.
Oh.
Stupid. Nobody even makes 500 no more. First of all, that tastes too good for me 500.
Yeah, that's true.
Remember the chocolates we used to get? Those brownies? They tasted like...
What about those moon bars? You love those moon bars, and those things tasted... Look at me. I like chocolate. Those things tasted like asshole.
What moon bar? I don't remember.
Those little thin ones. You talked about them on Rogan. They're like, they look like almost like Kit Kats almost. They were like long. They were strong as fuck.
That was strong as fuck.
It's amazing. You have so many rules about food that like you don't like this, you don't like that. You'll eat the worst tasting edibles out there. Like,
Listen, when you eat broccoli, right? Like when you eat broccoli, they tell you it's good for you. It's going to give you iron. It's going to help you with sunlight.
right.
It's shit you don't see. When I give you an edible, it may taste like my asshole, but you're going to see something.
Oh,
Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Are you with me?
I
That's
guess.
why eat a brownie with no fucking THC in it?
Because it's delicious.
No, it's not. It tastes like dick. Give me a brownie with THC and some almonds in that motherfucker. Then we got something to talk about.
I'm surprised you haven't started like baking edibles.
Yeah, that's what I want to do with my fucking time, is sit there with a spatula and fucking be Mr. Edible. That's what I really want to do with my fucking time. At 62, I'm going to take up a new hobby.
You need a hobby.
I'm going to make edibles and open up a business to lose money.
I'm not even talking about a business. I'm just talking about you making edibles to fuck with your friends.
Nobody trusts me no more.
Well, they still eat your edibles.
I got to give them to people down by me, and that's rough. Nobody eats edibles down there.
Oh, my God. You're like the impractical jokers. Like, you can't trick anybody anymore.
No, I'm all out of jokes. That's it. They won't. Like the mozzarella fell for it. You know, I could still get a pigeon from time to time to give them one.
How excited do you get when you give someone an edible you know they can't handle? Look at the smile on his face.
I don't know if it excites me. I just want to see where you're going to go. I don't know what the big deal is. We've done worse things. Like, listen, when we eat 200 milligrams, even this could go to George. George has done everything. So when he tells me, I have to work tomorrow, he knows that infuriates me. And if I have a chance to shoot him with 1,000 milligrams, like a dart or something, I would. Because he can handle it. He's just a half a fag.
Right.
Okay? He can handle it. And this ain't shit. I'll take you to Bronx at 3 a.m. and give you 2 of these. And then you come back to me. That's torture when you don't know where you're going in the Bronx. We're having a good time here. Okay? This is a controlled fucking high. Nothing bad could happen to you. Nobody's going to hit you in the head. Nobody's going to mug you. Nobody's going to do nothing. So what's the big deal? Give me what you got. If I can't drive home, fuck it. You got a blanket, right? Right? You got a blanket. You got a dog. I'll just hold on to the dog. That's it. That's what you have a pet for. When you do edibles, to hold on to him.
Holy
just
shit.
grab him and say, listen, I gotta hold you. We're going into a deep cave here. Your dog's looking at you like, what fucking cave? You know, the cave.
But I don't think, like, do you get to that level of fucked up anymore? Of, like, being scared?
Every once in a while, I scare myself.
Jesus Christ.
And I love it. The first night I got the pain pills, like I had them 2 nights, I didn't take them.
Okay.
Because I was saving them for a specific night. And I popped like 3 of them. I was fucked up. I had 3 of them, a mushroom, I was fucked up. My wife was trying to talk to me. I was giggling. I kept eating. I ate Apple Jacks. I ate a bunch of shit that night. I've gained like 8 pounds this last week.
Off of pain pills?
No, edibles. The pain pills are gone.
Okay.
I just saved the pain pills. They don't give you a lot.
Right.
In New Jersey, if you get surgery, they'll give you they'll say take 2 to 3 pills a day for 10 days. That's 30 pills. They give you 9. And you're like, the math don't add up.
Right.
So I didn't need the pain pills. But you always need to get a little high every once in a while on a pain pill. Just as a reminder, you go to a Yankee game, a nice Viking never killed nobody. You know what I'm saying? You have to be walking a lot of bleachers. Your knee hurts anyway. Right? You go up there, you drink a beer, you got to go Uber home. So that's what I did. I said, you know what? I only got 9 of them. I'm going to take 4 of them from one shot. And I just inhaled 4 of them one night. But again, it's 20 milligrams.
What did you even save it for? Like, what was the big night?
Friday night. You know what I'm saying? I got shit to do and people to see.
Weren't you at a softball tournament?
No, I didn't go to a softball tournament, you fucking knucklehead. I was doing something. I went to a party or something, and I knew a party was going to be boring. So I said, this, if I know a party's going to be boring and I have to go for my daughter or my wife and tolerate it, I might as well eat edibles and do it my way. And I don't say a fucking word. I go to those things, and maybe there's one of the dads that'll talk to me for a little while. I'll talk to them. I always find somebody.
Yeah, but you don't look fucked up. That's
that's the secret, Lee.
Yeah, but how do you do that? I look fucked up. You've given me so many
Listen,
edibles now.
right
I look
now,
fucked up when I'm sober.
I call him every Tuesday morning, guys. You have to hear him on Tuesday morning.
Yeah.
You think he got raped at a Diddy party? You think he got raped? You think he got raped by fucking escorts and black dicks? And I'll say, what's up, Lee? You know what's up. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm up. I'm out of the house. I drank water. I took a shit. George taught me that. You don't want an edible hangover? Drink 2 cups of coffee in the morning. Eat an apple. That first shit, you go in the shower, and in the shower, you'll start, or your ears will deflog. You know when your plane starts to land and your ears go, that's when, once you get in the shower and after you take that first shit.
Why are your ears popping in the shower?
Because you were high last night. You're up in the fucking clouds.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Once you hear your ears pop in the shower, you're brand new. Then you come out, you take an egg sandwich, and that's it.
But even when you take the edibles, like your eyes don't get red, they don't get smaller. The only way people can tell you're high is you start to whisper. That's the only way people can know that you're high is you just start telling people secrets. And I don't know what, like everyone else. As soon as I take an edible, my eyes close. Nothing happens to you.
It's a poker face.
But you can't just
say THC
say
poker face. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
You gotta fucking keep it under control, Lee. If not, you're gonna be one of hey, smoke some pot. Who gives a fuck? What are you? Cheech and Chong, you fuck? You smoke pot, you have to have some dignity.
I agree with you. But it's not like I choose to look fucked up. I just get fucked up.
Who cares? You know what I'm saying? We get fucked up here. That's what we do. As a matter of fact, it's time for another edible. How's that for you?
How do you know? Did your watch go off? You said
I just, you know what I'm saying? I can feel in the air that you need another edible.
I must be talking too much if I need another edible. That's how you always know.
I got fucked up in Cape May this weekend.
Yeah.
I went to Cape May for a softball tournament.
I told you.
Let me tell you something. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night. As a matter of fact, Saturday night, I had a fucking Heineken.
Really?
I got fucked up.
I love it.
One Heineken.
That's it.
And it was the coldest Heineken down the shore. And he gave me a fucking glass that broke. It was so cold. When he gave it to me, motherfucker shattered. He had to give me another one. It just went, when he put on the bar, it just went. And I drank it in 2 sips.
Yeah.
It was delicious. Every meal I had in Cape May was fucking amazing. I went to the Mayflower Hotel. They took care of me like I was Johnny fucking Bananas and my family. We walked in there Friday night with like 19 people.
Damn.
And the dinner was fucking good. They had a nice steak, 8-ounce steak with a nice baked potato, and I had a cup of something that you wouldn't think I'd drink. Again, cream of asparagus soup with crab meat in it. Delicious.
Wow.
Now, you know how many asparaguses I've eaten in my life?
0.
I hate those fucking disgusting spears. I hate broccoli. But cream of broccoli, done well, shit.
Dude, that's what you have to do online is the soup reviews. There's no one in the scene. I think they have. No, because that's what they. You're the only person who has soups.
Nobody makes soups.
Everyone has.
Campbell? I'm going to go bring them back from
No,
the gate?
you go to a restaurant. You're not gonna
I went to ShopRite for fucking soup today. They haven't put a piece of salt in that soup in 20 years. I took 2 seconds. They didn't even put salt in here. Chicken, rice, no fucking salt. Tons of chicken, tons of celery, tons of this, tons of that. They forgot to go, oh, put some salt in that. Nobody makes a fucking sensational soup anymore. It takes it has to be something like a small family restaurant, not a chain. It's got to be a small family restaurant. The Brass Rail in Mattawan is the closest that if I had to give a review for soups, I'd go with them.
When you're trying to get a good soup, like what's a good soup to you?
Listen, anybody can make New England clam. Anybody can make onion soup, that fucking French onion. Anybody can make lobster bisque. And anybody can make New England clam chowder and Manhattan, okay? Give me something different.
So that doesn't impress you, those like standards?
If you, listen, Cousins makes a Manhattan clam chowder, that fumes will come out of your ass. Oh, it's so fucking good. But they also make an exceptional lobster bisque, and then New England is second to nobody. Cousins in New Brunswick,
Right.
Marlboro, and now Bricktown. Phenomenal. But those are the 3 soups they make. Fucking Cafe Luna has Nana pasta fazool with pastina in it. You want to come? You want to talk to me about soups? Like, that's a soup.
What
like
do they
a
do?
fucking pasta fazool with fucking pastina in it. That's something different. My man and me and George, we're cream of turkey motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? But our standards have lowered because when we go for cream of turkey now, it's all out of a can.
They serve
Nobody's
you
really
can?
giving you cream of turkey from scratch. They don't. If you know it's cream of, you know it's from scratch if it has something additional in there. Like we used to go to a place, our in-laws used to make turkey gorgonzola soup, like a cream of turkey gorgonzola. That's how you know. But when you get cream of turkey at a dine, it comes out of a fucking can. They got it from Campbell's cousin. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
it's not going to really. I like there's a restaurant, the Brass Rail makes all those broccolis, all those soups great. They make a fucking red pepper soup, a cream of red pepper.
Never even heard of that.
Fuck. Exactly. Make me a soup that I don't know about.
And do you like creamy or like chicken kind of soups better? Like
all that shit.
You like all of it?
Dog, there's the Mall of America.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
When you do the Mall of America, they put you in that hotel.
Yeah.
Upstairs in the Mall of America, they have a soup at that fucking mall. Only in the winter. It's got everything in it, like beef, barley. They put like beef barley, beef stew. It could be 1,000,000 degrees under, and you drink that soup and you warm up. It's just comfort soup. I like that stuff, but not. You can't have it when it's 90 degrees out.
I know, but it's been 100 degrees here for like a month, and
I
you're
had
still
soup
eating
today.
soup.
Yeah, I'll have soup.
Is that a Spanish thing? And I'm being because
Spain.
Yeah.
Spain. So my mother made a lot of soups because of my father. When my father died, she kept making those soups, and I fucking loved the shit out of them. Because Cubans have a thing que say, lo guapo no toman sopa. That means real bad motherfuckers don't drink soup. But I said, fuck that. I'm a bad motherfucker, but I need my soup.
That's a Cuban saying?
Yeah. Lo guapo no toman sopa.
Why don't Cubans like soup?
And listen, it's just an old fucking Latino shit. I don't know. The fuck is wrong with you?
I have no
Like that, a nice creamy turkey soup, see? That's very nice. With some carrots. That's how you could tell it doesn't come in a can. But you go to a diner, you get high. I'll smoke some wee-wee and I'll take you to that diner. On Wednesday, we'll put some crackers in that motherfucker. You won't know the difference.
Oh my God. That's my favorite part about you with soup and iced tea. With soup and iced tea, with iced tea, you take the sweet and lows. With soup, you'll grab like 18 of those cracker bags and there's more crackers in your soup than soup. Dude, that's I think the happiest that I ever see you.
Well, I'm eating soup.
A soup and an iced tea and
Soup.
you are thrilled.
Salmon with mashed potatoes and spinach with pieces of garlic in it.
Mm-hmm.
That's my second favorite fucking meal. Now, it used to be chicken cutlets with mashed potatoes, but nobody ain't making good chicken cutlets except for my man George here. Everybody leaves the vein in the middle.
Oh no.
I can't do that no more. I can't even eat chicken parm no more because I always get that little tender. The other day I got sushi and it had that, and I wanted to fucking hang myself.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, white tuna. I'm like, Jersey and California, the sushi is two different fucking worlds. I'm sorry, I'm done.
You know what I did for the first time, and I know you're gonna make fun of me.
Lick my asshole.
I don't think you make fun of me. I say thank you for that. I went to it's called like omakase, where like they just give you pieces of sushi. It was like the first time I ever did. It was fun. It was a good time.
It was fun. Yeah.
You've never done it?
No, I don't want to eat nothing I don't know. Don't give me nothing.
They tell you what it is.
Yeah, but I can't tell them before they bring it. They're going to say, I don't want to be surprised. It's Halloween. I want to be surprised. Then they'll bring you all the shit you don't want to eat. Just give me what I want to eat. Okay, no. I'll pay you. Just give me what I want to eat. I don't want no surprises. I don't want the chef special. I don't want none of that shit. Because then they come out with lamb. Look what the chef special. Listen, I don't eat lamb. We'll taste it. Now I got to taste in shit blood for 2 weeks. So go away. Go away.
Like that, because I don't
just
eat
give me the
salmon.
sushi I asked for. I don't want nothing else.
But
you always put yourself in these predicaments.
It was good. I was really happy to do it.
I know.
I had sake for the first time.
38 years old, sake for the first fucking
I
time.
had it once before. I didn't like it, but this was a good one.
What was in this one? Honey?
No, it was like good quality. I don't know.
get quality. How do you only had sake one time?
Yeah.
How is this a good quality? What did you
Because
sniff
it's no,
it?
this one I don't know anything about. I'm just saying this one tasted good.
Leave me alone.
I
Just
knew
go
you
to-
were gonna say shit,
Yeah, because right away you've always tried to make sushi like.
dude.
You hear that shit?
What am I? You refused to go to sushi with me because I was too boring. Now I'm trying new things, and you get there's no winning with you. We went like a year or two before we left LA. The place that he likes for Sushi Dan. We went. I like two things. I like tuna and I like shrimp, and I get like a few different varieties of that. Halfway through the meal, you just look and be like, "No more sushi." You're worse than my wife. You're boring.
He gets those shrimps. That's what he gets.
No, I do get that.
No, he doesn't even get the shrimp.
I do. I love. Don't tell me I'll get. Look at me. I get
skinny
shrimp.
tuna shrimp, and 2 pieces of tuna. He don't eat no spider roll. He don't do anything else. He's like if you go to eat sushi in Iowa. That's him. That's Lee.
So I try something new. I get king salmon, which was really fucking good. I didn't like the scallops, but there was a couple different. I tried that like the orange, like the uni, whatever it is. It's like custardy. It was pretty fun.
Custardy?
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, no shit. Just
No,
leave me the fuck out.
no, not the
right?
orange balls. It was like it looked like ice cream.
Oh, I know you're getting orange. Which?
Yeah,
You're eating like an eagle eye. You don't even know what the fuck
what's an
you're
eagle
eating.
eye?
Yeah, that lady from North Bergen that ran over everybody. You're eating one of her eyes and shit.
Oh,
The fuck is wrong with you?
someone ran over somebody?
I don't know. Something happened in North Bergen. Some lady ran over 7 protesters or something.
Jesus Christ. You know what? Let's just fuck with me today. I'll tell you something else I did, which I've never done. Do you ever get pedicures?
Leave me alone, Lee.
There you go.
Jesus Christ, Lee.
You don't like it? I did. I've never done it. You told me. You
Now,
told
did
me I
you
had
walk
the
in there by
Auschwitz toe.
yourself, or did your girlfriend walk?
No.
Yeah, you gotta start getting it together, Lee.
What's wrong? You
you're
told me I
really-
had the Auschwitz toe because it,
Yeah,
it
but
cut a hole in my
Lee.
gi.
Yeah, we're gonna have to have a talk after the podcast again. This ain't working out. It's not gonna work out for you, Lee.
What's wrong?
It's constant with you lately. Constant.
What did I do?
Pedicures, manicures,
Not a manicure. I
fucking
didn't say
sushi
manicure.
that tastes like shit.
It was good.
It was good. Okay. I'm not gonna I don't even want to talk about it no more. You just killed me. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just, but my feet are fucked up.
Yeah, so am I. So am I. Your feet are gonna listen, a plastic surgeon needs your feet. Not
Right.
some little Asian chick that weighs 40 pounds drilling on your toes. That's why I don't go for a pedicure. They tell me all the time, bring the toe. I go, I got a fucked up toe. If I bring this toe in there, those chinks are 90 pounds apiece. They can't chisel. They got to chisel and shit. Are you fucking crazy?
But I don't have the fungi toe. I just have the
You
outside.
got everything else. You got a toe that's like me.
I do.
You need plastic surgery. You got a foot that looks like it stepped on Hitler's head. Like if they would have used your foot to kill Hitler, it would have been fine.
I wish I was there, but I was. It feels good. Like it look. I don't know.
You're in New York City,
Yeah,
and you're getting fucking pedicures and shit.
not all the
We
time. It was
gotta have a
one.
long talk. Like, eating sushi out of
I like you
White
like
Castle,
I didn't go to. I said I
purple
wanted to go to
papaya
White
with this
Castle.
fucking lunatic.
I didn't go to
you know.
Papaya.
It's fucking. This guy makes the best hot dogs on a Monday night.
He got him. I didn't. I
know,
walked up
I know,
after.
and you let him.
I was on the train. How am I going to stop him from getting Grace Papaya?
North Bergen, New York City barbecue, Harlem Fried Chicken's 3 doors up, and the Cuban place. And this guy goes for hot dogs. He makes the best hot dogs possible on Monday here. I don't know anymore. I just don't know anymore, guys. I just got to go home and they just got to put me on an island soon because I can't figure it out no more. I cannot figure it out.
What
no
is there
more.
to figure out? Why does other people like how other people eat or do with
Because
their
we
feet?
make
Why
the
does it
best-
affect you?
Those Stuman's hot dogs on Monday with jalapeno are the best fucking thing.
I agree with you.
He goes over there and gets a fucking dog that is the worst thing you could ever eat.
I have to be
You
honest.
understand me?
Yeah.
So it's like you can't even pay attention no more. Like I feel bad. It's like a retarded child. Like today I went down his block and I saw all the goofy restaurants he tells me about on a nightly basis. The chocolate place I saw today with the $10 milkshake. The other day's giving me an ear beating about a $10 milkshake. Listen, no, it's you. I don't want to make a $10 milkshake. Listen, I go for a $10 milkshake because I know it's going to be that good.
I hope
If
so.
I give you $10 for a milkshake, I better taste the cum in there. Like from your mother's pussy. Like, I want to taste everything in there. I don't want no chocolate. I want cocoa. You know what I'm saying? I want COCOA. Cacao, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cacao.
Yeah.
But he has all these places that you shouldn't even be walking by. Muslim this, Turkish this, Viva Mexico. I saw all those places. That's an old gas station.
But you can't eat.
Viva Margarita. And you idiots are in there. Hey, I say, that's salud. What? Are you fucking retarded? I saw all those restaurants. I'm like, this is not good up here. You could fall into debt up on Anderson Avenue now. And at the end of the day, Rudy's is probably the last white food in fucking Cliffside Park. I was in shock today. You know, he was telling me it's a chocolate place. Oh, it could be good. I thought about the chocolate place in Baltimore.
Okay.
Those shakes were $10, but they gave you a chocolate straw. Oh, a chocolate fucking straw. After you drink the shake, you eat the straw like a doctor. You got it all over your teeth. That's a $10 shake. You don't know, George.
Dude, most shakes are like $10 a
When they
cheap for a
charge you
shake
10,
now.
it's fucking solid. But then he tells me they're run by like Turkish people. They don't know nothing about milkshakes. So I ain't going in there. They got like a recipe from Louis the Eye. You know what I'm saying? Like they're all like fucking third world nation people. You got another restaurant up there the other day I just saw about some other fucking, they have two crazy ass restaurants next to each other. Countries you never even heard of.
Like what?
Countries you never even heard of. Like by McCagna. Before you make the left on McCagna, they're right there. Yeah, there's something from I wouldn't eat
Colombian.
that shit. You probably eat that and they give you a leaf of coca by mistake. You fucking die in there. He's got it. It's insane.
So what kind of restaurants do you want to see? There's only so many Italian restaurants you can have.
I didn't say that. Did I say I don't want to eat a fucking Italian every day?
So what else can you eat? What's allowed if Colombian?
What? Whatever happened to a nice steak?
Okay, so it's two kinds of places.
Whatever happened to nice Cuban up the corner there? Whatever happened to nice? You got great Chinese up here. Those places you see with the fogged up glass and shit in Jersey,
Right.
they're fucking good. Okay, they're good. It's not like California where you see the fucking Chinese guy. He's got like a hippie haircut. No, these motherfuckers are good. The one on Park Avenue where you took me that time, tremendous pork fried rice. I don't know about the spare ribs and shit like that, but they're fucking good.
But like where does the line get drawn?
You know where the line gets dropped.
No,
Don't
but
make
the
me
line
fucking
gets
say
drawn
it,
differently every fucking day.
okay? No, the line
You
don't
make up
change
new
every day.
rules. You make up new rules
There's
during
no
the
fucking
game.
new. This is common sense.
Common sense.
This is
rule.
common sense. You eat the best hot dog in the world. I mean, it's just common fucking sense. You know, I don't know how many times we've had the conversation about food and food and food, and we all go back to the same thing. You know, by my house, it's great. It's great for what they have until you come up to Hudson County, and then that shit changes. And then we get on a tunnel or a bridge, and we go over there and get fine dining with all the bullshit, people drinking martinis or whatever. But at the end of the day, where does a motherfucker get the best bang for his buck? In Hudson County, New Jersey. And that goes for pizza, that goes for Chinese, that goes for Spanish, Cuban, Puerto Rican, even Colombian. That's right here in Hudson County. Okay? Everything else, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Now, again, Cliffside isn't Hudson County.
Right. So
It's
why?
Bergen County. But still, it's on the same neighborhood as us. They should all have the same dignity. You know what I'm saying? There's a word called fucking dignity, okay? So that's what's going on right now. That neighborhood, Fairview and Cliffside, is very third world nation, whatever. Turkish, Arab, whatever. I got nothing against those people. But you're not going to make me a fucking Philly cheesesteak. I can't do it. Stick to what you know. Hummus, papaya shit, you know.
Okay, so
Fucking coconut milk with
you don't
shrimp.
mind the restaurants. You just don't want other. You want people that like jail.
I
Like
want
you stick to
people
your
who
race.
know what they're doing to cook my food.
Right.
When I walk into a Carvel in California, I was very excited about the Carvel. Very excited. I went to the grand opening. I was one of the first people there because I'm 400 fucking pounds. That's what people who are 400 pounds do. Gario Sealand. That's Chango, the god of fucking thunder, to correct me. So,
Carvel.
I walked in there. They wanted $5 for the cone. I paid it. Everything was hunky-dory until it was 3 Chinese people. Now, I have nothing against Chinese people, But what do they know about Carvel? Now, again, Joey, you're being racist. No, I'm not. There's a Carvel by my house on the 33. It's a drive-through Carvel. It's run by Chinese people. They've owned it for 30 fucking years. You go in there, you tell that motherfucking Chinese dude, make you a shake thin, and he knows how to make you a shake thin. That's the place I used to go and get the thin chocolate shake with the double cone vanilla ice cream, vanilla chocolate with colored sprinkles and whipped cream, and I would dip it in there. That's when you're a 400-pound fat fuck. That's a good Carvel, but it wasn't an investment for him.
Right.
It was something that they liked. He had kids. All the kids worked there. I've seen him grow. The girl is beautiful now. The fucking father's yoked.
It's
There's
the same
another
family?
one on the 520 that's Chinese owned. They don't know what they're doing. That's an investment. The lady on the 516, she owns it since Jesus left Chicago. That's a drive-through. So she only works in the daytime. So if you want it done right, you got to go in the daytime. Because if you go at night, it's kids with acne and pimples, and they're on their phone, and you can see like a cherry floating in the pineapple. That's when we leave. As soon as I see a cherry in the pineapple, we got to go. You go to Carvel, you can't even get hard ice cream anymore. Carvel used to be hard ice creamville. Now you go, it's like your grandmother's refrigerator. You ever eat ice cream out of Granny's refrigerator? It always had that core of air on it because they leave the top off. And you're supposed to eat it and tell her it tastes good. Meanwhile, it tastes like lasagna, garlic ravioli. And you're like, oh, yeah, this tastes great. I don't want to eat. My ice cream's got to be tight up in the top.
Right. Dude, you just rattled off like the schedules of 3 different. Do you know like all the Carvels in this state?
I got. That's what I do. I'm a fat fuck. I'm stupid. I don't know much, and this is what interests me. I have no other interest. If you're going to talk to me about politics or Elon Musk, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about SpaceX. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, okay?
What do you give a fuck about?
I give a fuck about a nice piece of good food, not getting tortured, and that's it. But if I go into a place, I can tell if it's an investment, especially if it's a chain restaurant. You could tell that these people, if this is what they grew up on, and they believe in that product, or if it's a fucking investment.
And ice cream is a weird one because there's a lot of like happy memories associated with Carvel for you. It's not like it's like a sandwich place.
Faggot or what? Happy memories. What, they put
You're
a
the
cone
one
up
who
your
has
ass?
so many rules for
I
Carvel.
don't know happy memories about ice cream.
No?
I get stoned. I like eating it. That's it. It associates a lot of happiness with the
You
fucking.
don't think so?
No, you're depressing me now. You sound like a white person.
I am white.
Anyway, let's take a breather now. We're going to talk to you about this weekend and DraftKings. What's happening, beautiful people? Uncle Joey here. UFC 318 is the last time you're going to see Dustin Diamond Poirier step into the octagon. Let me tell you something. I'm excited already. The easiest way to get in on the action and win real cash is to download the Big Six app from DraftKings. That's right. I said it. Big Six app. It's the official daily fantasy partner of the UFC. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. And it's very easy to play. You ready? Just pick more or less on the stats of 2 or more of your favorite fights. Get ready to turn that hot take into a payday. Now, download the DraftKings Pick 6 app right now and press in code JOEY, J-O-E-Y. That's code JOEY, J-O-E-Y, for all new customers to get a special offer. Ride the upside where a few bucks can turn into a bag, Jack. Only on DraftKings Pick 6, where, as usual, the crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org in Connecticut. Must be 18 and over. Age and eligibility restrictions vary by jurisdiction. Pick 6 not available everywhere, including New York and Ontario. Void where prohibited. For additional terms or responsible gaming resources, see pick6.draftkings.com/promos.
We're back, you savages. How was the bathroom, okay? You missed my DraftKings ad.
Oh, I heard it was good.
It's always good. Anyway, I want to talk to you guys about something that's been going on for a few months that you guys caught on to it. I went on a few podcasts and I got some heat for it every time I said it. When I went on Rogan, I got heat for it. When I went on Bert Kreischer, I got heat for it. And I went on somebody else's podcast and I spoke about it. And you guys, as usual, you know everything. So you make your stupid fucking comments or whatever, because everybody's a fucking authority all of a sudden. So, I told you motherfuckers not to worry about Epstein or worry about Diddy. I told you motherfuckers repeatedly for years We lived in California, guys. Now, I'm not going to blame California for this. I'm going to blame a city called Hollywood. I'm going to blame a city called entitlement. I'm going to call a city white entitlement. I'm going to call it, just the worst shit that could happen in any city that I've seen is in Los Angeles, a.k.a. that Hollywood scene. I shouldn't even say Hollywood. Hollywood's a great little fucking town. But there's a certain mindset in that town that all you fucking idiots on TV and everybody thinks they know about. Listen, I like getting my dick sucked. I like coming on your tits. If by mistake it goes into your eyeball, I get a giggle. If I have to, I'll come on your feet. I'm not an anal guy. We're talking family here, okay? I'm not going to give it to you me giving it to you up the ass is not my big man thing. I was just a regular guy, okay? I got accused of a lot of shit online. People said this, he's scared of Diddy. His name is on the Diddy list. The level of sex and stupidity in Hollywood is one that you'll never understand. I sit here every week for 14 years with Lee, and I've mentioned to you that the people that you people idolize and think are great, they're the biggest pieces of shit. And your family, your parents didn't raise you to know that, to read that in people. You just fall for, he was great and Fast and Furious. You fall for that shit, and you become fans or whatever of these people that A, don't know you exist, B, they wouldn't talk to you if they did, and 3, they're just horrible people. I've never snatched cum out of a girl's pussy to rub on my nipples.
Who did
after
that?
Somebody comes on it. Sure, Diddy, right?
Damn, I didn't hear that one.
Celebrities, whatever, escorts would come in her, and she would make her run into the room, and he'd take the cum out of a pussy and rub it on your nipples. If you don't understand that, that is a complete different level of fucking disgust. Like even disgust that I wouldn't think of when I'm coked up. When you think of disgusting fucking things.
Right.
Because when you're doing drugs with a girl, you're thinking disgusting fucking things. And I've never thought about taking cum out of a girl's pussy and rubbing it on my nipple to fucking cum, okay?
Especially when it's not yours.
No. So my point is that the level of sexual deviancy, if you guys didn't learn anything, from Harvey Weinstein because you focused on Harvey. You didn't focus on what was actually fucking happening. That a guy is making fucking Hollywood stars suck his dick for movie roles. This has been going. Now, you guys act like this never happened before. This happens daily at jobs in New York City. This happens, if you're an immigrant, those chicks, and you come over and you want a job, you're gonna have to suck a dick or two. Or some white, fat, fucking ugly dude with red hair or something. That's the way it's been. I didn't write the fucking rules. I didn't write the rules. But the sexual indiscrepancies in Hollywood had always been disgusting.
How long did it take you to hear about stuff like that when you joined?
I heard about it maybe in 2010, 15. Who knows? It's like everything else in my life. It goes in one ear and it goes in one ear and it goes out the other because at the end of the day, it's got nothing to do with me.
Right. But I just meant more like, when do you start hearing rumors of this executive did this?
I've heard rumors for years about shit. Underage fucking. I heard rumors for years.
Fuck.
I heard rumors for years, okay? And after a while, where there's smoke, there's fire. But I'm so busy trying to be a good comic that I'm not worried about that shit. I'm too busy trying to be a husband and a father and trying to fucking take care of myself. I didn't worry about that shit. That had nothing to do with me. We had a mutual friend that was involved in thousands of things that we didn't know about, that I didn't know about till we moved back here. And then I found out hours of material that were like, I was blown the fuck away. People have weird lives out there. And when I'm going to tell you podcast people that listen or whatever, there's lists of everything. But the problem why you'll never get those lists because they're influential people. At Diddy's party, he had a bunch of fucking people in there doing it. And I don't know if you know anything about the judicial system, but then again, I don't know if you dumb motherfuckers know anything that's called money. And money could do a lot of shit, okay? And when you have that much money, well, Jay-Z's worth what?
Billions, I would guess.
Even if he gives $500 million away. You know what $500 million buys in this court system? and all that shit. Are you guys even familiar with how this works? Epstein had the list. Yeah. But you're never going to find out who's on it.
Doesn't that depress you at all?
No, it doesn't depress me. Number one, ain't none of your fucking business. And number two, what I've been saying since day one, how is it going to change your life? Do you get a raise from knowing who's on the list? No, you just want to know who's on the list. Oh my God, I can't. It's like those idiots. I can't wait till Trump releases the Kennedy assassination. He got shot in the fucking head.
In the 60s.
1966. And you're getting excited. Or 63, I'm sorry. And you're getting excited. We've just gone to a different level of fucking stupidity that we actually think we deserve to know who's on the Epstein list. No, you don't. No, you don't. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter.
But these people might have important jobs.
And what would make a difference? If you knew that the president of Disney was getting his dick sucked by a 10-year-old girl, you're not going to go to Disney when you have a child with this chick?
Not if he's working there.
Listen, man, we're all a bunch of fucking hypocrites. All of us deep down inside. Either you could be a fucking hypocrite,
right,
or you could try to live your life the right way.
But what about the other? What depresses me is I think you're 100% right. If you have $100 million and you donate it or whatever it is, the rules don't really apply.
That's the way it's been since day one. What makes you think it's going to change now? What makes you think it's going to change now?
Because all the politicians go in saying they're going to change it.
We only got half of who was at the Diddy parties, and we'll only know 4 people. They picked that poor retard because who gives a fuck about him? The Prince of fucking London, because he's a retard as it is. He looks like fucking Herman Munster. They're all fucking retarded, that whole family. Look at the other one with Meghan Markle. He's a fucking dirtbag. So what, that, guys, it's that, what I've been telling you, it didn't matter at the end. This is all I was trying to say. At the end of the day, Joey's a sexual deviant. That's why he was on the list. Really? Like I fucking know Epstein. Like I've ever met fucking Diddy. Like I've ever even seen fucking Diddy. And even that, what are the chances of me going to his party? That's number one. And number two, what are the chances of one of those hot chicks actually sucking my dick and fucking rubbing it on Diddy's nipples? So you tell me, this is what I don't understand. This is why my argument is, people, you're worrying about shit that's never going to come your way. It's never going to come your way. I'm angry about one thing. If I'm angry about anything, I'm angry that the CIA was involved in bringing cocaine in the 80s. They were all in on it.
Yeah.
I almost lost my life because of that shit. But our own government was bringing us in. Listen, am I upset? Am I going to go to Congress? You want me to run over poor white people in North Bergen who are politicking out there? It doesn't matter. I did the drugs. It's my fault. But think about it. When our country put us in the hairs, you're finding out. We knew 30 years ago that our own government shot Kennedy. Okay, we knew 30 years ago. We knew 30 years ago. All right, what agency, Joey? I don't know. Give me initial. FBI, CIA, NBA, CBA, BBA. It could be anybody. It could have been the Cubans, but somewhere along the line, the United States were involved. Somewhere along the line, we shot our own fucking president.
Is that what we? Because I was
I'm not making
too
a
young.
big fuss about it. But if we did that, my mother died from the vaccine. Again, why should they give you a good vaccine?
Right.
If you're that stupid and went and got it 8 times, what can I say to you? Obviously, you deserve to fucking die. Listen, I won't get any vaccine now. Now they fuck me. I'll take my chances. I'll go get a natural vaccine like that. The shit you shoot in, macacal pneumonia. I'm not doing that. And I'm not doing the other one, the fucking where you pop up with red marks, hives. They want you to do that. You shoot that, your arm can't move for a week. That ain't nothing good.
I have no idea which one you're talking about.
The one about the fucking, what is it, George? If you're over 55, you got to take a shot. Shingles.
Oh, shit.
I ain't taking no shingle shot. My friend shot, he couldn't fucking play Hitler. He was German. He had to jerk off with his left fucking hand.
That's really rough.
You're fucking crazy. I don't trust him no more. I don't trust him after the Xanax. Okay, Joey, you did the Xanax. I understand. But nobody told you just to do it for 2 weeks. And then you had to move to a fucking real thing.
Well, I think it all boils down to money. Like they have lobbyists who like make it so easy to get those pills, who convince people that like all that, like they put chemicals and everything. It's crazy what's allowed.
So I was very happy when that shit went down last week, and people were mad. Well, if you're that stupid, I mean, Bill Gates and Tom Hanks are on the list. You're never going to see that list. End the story. Move on with your life. Go care about Hamas. Go set up a restaurant at Hamas. Go do something where you can make some real money and not worry about the dumb shit that they're feeding you on a daily level. On a daily basis, we get fed shit constantly.
Why do you think they feed us this shit?
Because they try to throw us off our game, to throw us off of what our goals are, to make us worry at night about our fucking credit cards. I was down Cape May this weekend. Guys, there was nobody down there. Okay? There was nobody down there. Okay? I was going to go to Ocean City, Maryland the week before. I couldn't get a hotel because every hotel had rooms except on the 4th of July. Then Lisa Gallo told me. She goes, you should have seen it on the 5th. It was a ghost town. People ain't leaving for 3 days no more. Those hotels are fucking expensive down there.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking expensive for the American family. They're not. They said Saturday and Sunday was empty in Ocean City. It's not what, we're not focused. When I look at things, restaurants that I went to 4 years ago,
right,
that you couldn't stand in, and now it's one level and the seats aren't even packed every night. Concerts are not selling tickets like they were. Comics are not selling tickets like they were. A lot of things are down, but you're worried about the Epstein list. In 2032, there might not be Social Security for us, which you have to assume they won't be. When they say that, just figure that they won't. They won't. I'm going to cash out when I'm 65 because I was not going to even retire. But now, since they have no money, I might as well cash out when I'm 65 and make them pay my daughter for 3 years. Then they could end it in fucking, in whatever, 4 years later, whatever. At least I get my daughter 3 years at $2,000 a month or whatever the fuck that is. But this is what you should be thinking about, your health, your life, your family, not. Right now, we're living in a fucking, people are pissed, people are confused. It's a horrible political climate. It's horrible, guys. And, we could keep smiling and jumping up and down. I don't know what you're fucking jumping up and down about. And I'm a positive guy, but I see what I fucking see. And I look at all that shit. When I walk in a restaurant, I go, it's a Thursday night. This motherfucker used to be packed on Thursdays. You got 3 waiters in here on a Thursday night. There used to be 10 of them on a Thursday night.
And do you I know you're do you think part of the reason stuff is down is because too many people are focused on shit? Do you think
No, brother. Pandemic, people started using cards. And the 4-year window ended. The 3-year window ended. Declines on credit cards are higher than ever in restaurants right now.
Fuck.
More people get declined every night than ever fucking before. That tells you the credit card system is almost fucking overrun too. There's so many things that you could be worrying about. Your kids, where they're going to do this. What am I going to do if they cancel Social Security at 62, at 1932, whatever, 2032. That's 8 years from now. That makes me 70. Can you imagine being 70 years old in this country and getting thrown out into the street? Half of all these old people getting thrown out into the street anyway. They don't have a way to live. You go into these old folks' homes, you got to give them your fucking house, your pension. You got to give them everything. It's a fucking, it's unreal what we focus on. And I told people for years, I know you love your president and all this shit. I've never loved any fucking president. You know why? Because I've always had to get up to work every morning. I want the president that says, no more work.
That's who you'll vote for?
Pick a career. I want to be a bartender. All right, go down to the Hudson River. There's a bar over there for you. Something, 20 hours a week. But you know what I'm saying. That's right now, we're killing ourselves to live. And you're worried about who's on the fucking list? We got a fucking war going on that who knows when it's going to fucking end, or it's a ceasefire. Bro, any of those motherfuckers can start unloading any fucking day again. It's the Jews. You know them.
Yeah, of course.
They got a bad wind up their ass. Ah,
Kaboom.
kaboom.
Holy shit. And it's because like look at Sam, like like one of my favorite people, Sam Tripoli. Like some of the stuff they talk about seems nuts. But then like a lot of it's fucking coming true.
You ever owe money on your credit card?
A little bit, yeah.
You ever think about it at night? Remember when you got out of college and you owned your loans at night?
Yeah.
And you think about your loans, and if you think about how many credit cards you got and what you owe, you hug your teddy bear really hard for a minute. You ever feel that? Feel your asshole when you go to bed and you owe a lot of money. You squeeze that teddy bear, but then you're like, I'm never going to get to pay this anyway. Like in your lifetime, as a person who's just been killed with debt all your life, you're like, what difference does it make? I might as well smoke that gram of Coke because it ain't going to change nothing. My $60 to Visa isn't going to do dick anymore. That's a horrible way to think. That's a fucking horrible way to think. And that's what happens. You get controlled in your mind. I was telling my wife, my daughter, what breaks up a marriage, George?
Money, I think.
There's two things, infidelity or money. That's fucking insane that two people who love each other would break up over fucking money.
Cause I think it's what you said, it's stress. I can't imagine. Like
You can't fucking imagine. So when you think about your debt, like I used to look at my child support, $88,000, and then I would look at my attorney bills, and I would look at them and go, whew, I don't know how they're gonna get paid in this lifetime.
but there are some people who aren't stressed about it, which is crazy.
That's what?
We
are stressed about it.
No, but some people aren't.
We stress about it for about 8 minutes,
Okay.
and then you go, I'll put it in God's hands. I'll hit the lottery. That's always what you say, I'll hit the lottery.
Oh,
Because to get out of that debt, you need 4 chunks of money in like a year. You need like 40 grand 4 times. You just can't get 40 grand and wait 3 years to shoot another movie and get 60 grand. By the time you get to 60, you're going to be debt and 40.
and
That's
the
the thing
interest
about
on it, yeah.
movies and shit in LA that I can never get ahead in the television world because it was few and far between.
And, like you needed to be acting constantly.
Constantly. And even that, like in 2003, 2002, 3, 4, I was pretty much on fire. And I still couldn't make a living. Yeah, 28,000, 31,000. That's great money from acting, especially you're from North Bergen. And you don't know how to act.
Right. What were
Right.
you making in comedy at the time?
35, maybe.
So that doubles your income. That really helps.
So the income, the comedy would help the stand-up, and the stand-up would help the comedy.
The acting.
The acting, back and forth. But it wasn't like, I think I had 2 good years in acting out of 23 that I could support a family.
Now, like, do you think back then if you had put less, because you were mostly working on stand-up, if you had taken it and gone 50-50 or even 75-25 for acting, do you think you could have had a career in acting?
I didn't want it.
Right. No, yeah.
I wanted a movie once a year to take me off the road. That I could call agents and managers and club owners and go, I got that movie. You mean you're canceling? Yeah, I got that movie. And I would tell them myself,
So
fuck you and your week. This is what I'm bringing to the table, motherfucker. And remember that. Like I would always, so I used it as a deterrent. Oh, that buys me 3 more weeks. I'll cancel these 2 because it's actually 3 days of work. So that's like $1,800 in the movie business. That's a lot more than I was making comedy-wise at that time.
right. And it was
Why
good.
would I want you to remember this?
Okay.
Acting is great, man. It's great to be on a set with a good actor or 2 good actors. You watch them, you learn a little bit, you eat some good food, you go to a party, maybe the movie shoots in Boston. All that's great about that. But you're still fucking limitations and you're still saying somebody else's words. And for those 3 weeks of work, yeah, it was lucrative and it was great and I ate good food, but I'd much rather do Friday and Saturday and get it over with. I got to be there for 6 weeks to make a living. I could do 2 weekends and I'm home.
Right.
So I always loved the set. Look, listen, let me tell you something. I can only describe maybe 2 or 3 things that are better than walking on on a studio lot.
Why is it so good?
It's just because I used to walk on Boulevard East. I used to run from the cops on Kelly Boulevard. Now I'm walking onto a lot, and I belong here, and I'm headed somewhere. So I would always die for people to come up to me and go, "Excuse me, can I see your badge?" "That's right, bitch. Look at my fucking badge." What?
You'd walk real slow.
You know, because for the first time in my life, I was supposed to be there. You know what I'm saying? When you're not supposed to be there, you're like, you're walking around like Chinese people before Bruce Lee. But when you're gonna be there and you're supposed to be there, and you never expected to be there, and you're where I'm from, where movies were so fucking big, and, I would walk on the lot and go, "Oh shit." I would get a bounce right to me and shit. I would go right into the place and get something to eat. I would.
Did you have that when you were headlining clubs, or is acting even was that feeling even better with acting?
The walk on the lot is something to me that you cannot do, especially on a sunny day when the sun's out. They let you park on the lot.
And like a
and
good
you're
lot
walking
too.
around and shit, and somebody comes, "Hey, you want to ride?" "Fuck yeah!" And you get in the back, and they start talking to you. "You're a comedian." "Oh, I used to go to the Comedy Store all the time." Then you go back there, you steal a shirt. I love all that shit. When I go on a lot, it's like, whenever I went on a lot, I go, my friends are never going to believe this in Northburg. They're never going to believe I saw this. I'm not even going to remember this in my memories, because if I tell them, they're not going to believe me. Like I'm walking on the fucking, who produced Bochco? Steve Bochco, when he produced NYPD. Like I would walk into the Steve Bochco building like, "What? NYPD Blue, bitches, I'm a felon." There's just I don't know. And I don't know if it's like that for everybody. I would go eat right away. I would go on the fucking lot and eat, and maybe go to the commissary, because the food is cheap in the commissary. So you go in there and get like a milkshake for $2 or something like that.
And you even now, because you've done a bunch of movies and TV on lots, and you still get that excited when you walk on?
Oh yeah, it's just something about that. Listen, I know what day it's going to be. It's got to be perfect. Like I'm going to be in and out of there quick. Okay, there's going to be good food. Like people always send me to do these movies. I could tell by the script if I'm going to be eating cheeseburgers or I'm going to be eating steak. Mm-hmm. Just by the way the movie was written, the script, I could tell. So I want to, it's like I told my agent 2 months ago. I go, "Listen, man, I love working, but with the podcast and my daughter, I just don't want to do anything that might not work. If I get up to work, I want people to see that movie. I don't want to do it for the money and then nobody sees it. In fact, I got a movie coming out Friday, bitch.
Oh, yeah?
Guns Up.
Where can they watch it?
I have no fucking idea.
Okay.
It's not going to get a theatrical release because the fucking Fantastic Four is coming out this week. So I don't see the Fantastic Four.
Kevin James.
Yeah, me, Kevin James.
Oh, it's a new Kevin James movie?
Kevin James.
Oh,
fucking,
shit.
Louis Guzman.
Oh, shit.
Christina Ricci. My girl from fucking, that I did a couple scenes with in that show on Showtime. Yeah, man. We shot that where Satriale's was. Did you know that? They knocked it down.
Oh, from The Sopranos?
Yeah, and that was the Irish bar right there. That's the Irish bar next to Satriale's.
Well, look up the release date.
It was just some Irish
It comes out Friday. Look, go to Fandango, Nick, please, and see.
Yeah, I got a movie coming out Friday.
If it comes out in theaters, that would be fucking cool.
I don't think it's coming out on theaters. I think it's
just going to stream.
I don't know if it's Netflix. I don't know nothing. This movie got shot by a bunch of good Irish people. I had 12 days on it. We shot in Kearney, New Jersey. Right there. See who's in this movie. Pull it back.
Kevin James, Christina Ricci,
Louis Guzman.
But go
Timothy from there's a lot of good guys in here. Timothy Murphy's a good dude from Sons of Anarchy. The dude who played in the basketball movie we liked, the guy that played Kareem, the big tall guy, he's in this. I mean, I had a great time shooting it, and I like this type of shit.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I like this. This always, it takes you away for fucking 2 or 3 weeks. I did this for a whole month.
When did you do this?
This shot the last month before the strike.
Wasn't the strike this year?
Mm-hmm.
Do you not tell? I knew you, but I don't remember you being away for that long.
I shot it. It was in fucking Kearney, New Jersey. It was 30 minutes from my house.
So I know you were. I know you were. Just,
Yeah, it was July of 2023 because that fucking show came out, and my daughter wanted to meet Louis Guzman, that fucking Addams Family, the Addams Family.
Okay.
Am I on that list? No. I'm on the IMDb, and if you look at
Here you are.
yeah,
There he is.
who the fuck you think you're dealing with? What was my character's name?
Charlie Brooks.
Charlie Brooks.
You're the top cast. You're number 4.
Number 4.
I don't fuck around, dog. They can't be fucking with the Cuban. You know that. But that chick is in it.
Yeah, Christina.
No, there's
Christina
a woman
Ricci?
that's
Oh.
yes, Melissa Leo.
Oh, you love her.
I love her. She's the real deal. Holy, huh? Yeah, yeah.
So
no, I wish she was referring to me.
I know. Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna release it in fucking the Ching Ching movies over at fucking Harlem and 118th Street.
Oh, I'd love to go see it there.
No, it's gonna be this movie. What's getting released Friday? Look at the heat that's getting released.
Yeah.
It's the biggest weekend of the fucking year.
I heard Superman's pretty good.
Okay. Why don't you go eat it after you go to the sushi place?
First of all, that sushi place was really good.
Good.
Second of all, I haven't seen Superman. But what else is coming out this week?
What else is coming out this week in theaters? You have a bunch of shit.
The Smurfs. I know what you did last time. Oh, wow. That's like a 30-year-old remake. Guns Up is coming out. So we'll find it. Life After.
Cool Fish 2.
What's the big one you thought was coming out? You said was coming out? Oh, Fantastic Four's coming out. But even that, if I was gonna go see a movie, Fantastic Four is like a remake of a remake.
Yeah,
I like Kevin. I like.
you look
maybe
like
it's
him.
just
You were
me,
the
but I
body-
love
You were
Kevin
the
James.
body double in this movie.
I know,
You didn't even know that shit.
dude. Did I tell the story on here about the people who
Yeah.
got it? Okay, yeah. People say I'm Kevin James constantly, but he that's like I haven't told you this on here. Like I'm going to see Sandler
told
in
me.
Albany in September.
You told
And
me.
it's like Kevin James is like on that level with Sandler for me. Like maybe a little bit not as high as Sandler, but like Kevin James, like that Comedy Central special where he talks about peeling an orange. Do that. Like I would go see this instead of like a Fantastic Four any day.
Okay. Well, I'm happy, brother. I hope everybody feels like you. That's all I hope.
Yeah, hopefully it's a good,
I had a good time on that movie. I learned a few things. The director was very nice. The whole cast was Irish, so they were on me all day long about fucking, told me about Cuba.
Really?
They
like
were
Cuba?
good people. Yeah, they were very sweet people. They bought the book. I was signing books on there because all the Irish guys wanted to take the book back to Ireland with them. It was very nice. So if you get a chance to see Guns Up, go do your thing. What do you got this weekend, Tarzan?
Today, this comes out. I'm at the Luxor Lounge, and the rest of the week I'm around New York, and other places coming up.
I have mouth surgery on Thursday at 10 a.m., so I will be out of comedy for about 2 weeks. But when we come back coming back the week of July 27th, and we're going to start booking some local shows, and then Philadelphia sold out, and then we're getting ready for Florida.
That's gonna be great.
September 6th. My man's already looking at private planes for
I
us
know.
and shit.
We're
We're gonna have to you're gonna have to break into the computer system and rob one first. We have to just take off from Teterboro and get down there. So if anybody has a plane service out of Teterboro, I got 6 guys that need to fly from Teterboro September 5th early in the morning to get to Fort Lauderdale about lunchtime. We could take a nap, smoke some dope, go swimming. Then we don't have to do nothing Friday night. Just relax. You can hook up a milkshake. You can do whatever you want.
Jesus Christ.
Tell her you're playing the Hard Rock. You have tickets for her and a limo to pick her up. You know what I'm saying? We know people down there. And then we'll be back. What's that?
The movie's on Netflix.
Which one?
Guns Up.
Guns Up
Oh, it's on Netflix?
and Amazon Prime.
Oh, shit. There you go, cocksuckers. So watch it. Well, nobody's going to watch it because, again, fucking Sandler's coming out next week with,
The 25th.
I'm going to that screen. I'm going to the screening with my
Oh,
daughter.
Gilmore 2? Happy Gilmore 2?
Yeah, I got it. She's excited.
Oh, that's
They
so
sent me the
cool.
link today. I got to fill it out, see if we go. But I'm gonna take her. She likes all that stuff.
Oh yeah,
She
that'll
keeps
be
asking
like.
me, what kind of my outfit am I gonna wear? Hey, look, let me tell you something about your fucking outfit. It's a casting crew. It's not a premiere. There's Beyonce's not gonna be there. There's no picture taken.
She's not gonna make you wear a tux or a suit.
No. I'm going with sweats. I want to be comfortable. It's a premiere. I don't want to be with a suit all. Not about me. I don't give a fuck. I'm not in the movie. I'm just a spectator. I don't have to dress up for anything.
Okay.
I'm just a spectator.
Even if Mercy wanted to dress up and was like, Dad,
I don't give a fuck. She's 12. I'm the Captain Kirk of the fucking Enterprise. I don't give a fuck what she wants to do. It's going to be July 24th. It's going to be fucking hot. Humid. I'm not going to wear a suit and get in the car and your ass sweats for 2 hours. I have ass rashes, like on my cheeks, and I asked my wife, why do I get these rashes? She goes, because you have leather seats in your car and your ass sweats on those long drives. Because I don't do anything. It's not like I usually get a rash when I don't dry myself. Like if I just put underwear on and I don't dry my ass cheeks, I'm scratching for 2 fucking days like a cat. But if I dry everything, then I don't scratch.
Right.
But for some reason, I've been scratching again at night. And I asked her, what's going on? And she goes, you have those leather seats. It's been hot lately, so.
Why does your wife know about, how would she know what's going on with your
25 years. They look at you. They know that you got heat rashes, carrot rashes. You got a rash from bad pussy. You know, you got a rash from a lot of things, so.
These things were a lot.
So what do you think of these edibles? You like them? All right, we'll have
Approved.
to get some. We'll have to get some on the podcast then.
Fantastic.
They're called Dracula.
Yeah, they
Sour
fucking,
cherry.
they
Give one to
tasted
Polly.
pretty good.
We'll lose that motherfucker for a few days.
Who?
Next time you see Polly, he'll be on Englewood over a cliff with a gun. Dee Mao, there they are. They think they're Vietnamese people. I love you,
Polly?
motherfucker. What's that?
Who's Polly?
Oh, don't worry about it. All right, don't listen.
Oh,
to
Polly
me.
Shore. Okay.
Not Polly Shore. You fuck Polly. He's a Vietnam vet. He got hit in the head with a hammer. He works up and down.
Oh,
He
Polly.
gave
How
the
could I
black
not have known
kid
about the
fucking
Vietnam?
medal, you know, Polly. And we always give him 200 milligrams. That poor bastard. He probably fucking digs a hole and goes in there with a fucking spare rib and yells at himself. These Vietnam vets, you can't trust these little slippery cocksuckers. Anyway, we love you people always here fucking trying to put it together. Fuck Diddy. Fuck Epstein. Open up your own fucking island. You know what I'm saying? Get your dick sucked your way. Why are you worried about fucking Diddy and the other guy, you dumb motherfuckers? All right, I love you, cocksuckers. Stay black. Have a great week. The cops are coming. We got to take 2 steps to the rear and get out of here. What's happening, beautiful people? It's Tuesday, the 29th of April. We're almost done with this month, baby. Bring on the dancing girls. It's the Church New Testament coming at you live on a Tuesday morning.
Welcome back to church!
What's happening, beautiful people? Uncle Joey with his beautiful and Jewish co-host, Lisa Ayat,
Shalom.
looking beautiful on a Tuesday morning. What's happening?
I've been good. I've been missing the Netanyahu minute. You've slowed down a little bit on that.
Listen, man,
did someone get to
information
you?
is coming in very cloudy. I don't want to say stuff, and then people saying Joey's putting out misinformation.
Can you imagine if you were like, what is that called? Where like you're a plant for Israel? You're
I don't fucking
You're
know.
an industry plant for Israel.
Yeah, no, I'm not an industry plant for nobody. I'm just a fucking guy trying to get it together. You know what I'm saying? I'm old. I'm just trying to do some stand-up. I don't know what the fuck is going on anymore. I was telling you on the way in here, I had a situation last week with the fucking friend of mine. I like to say dear friend of mine, but I feel bad because she called, and I could see that it was a setup for something, and then finally the clouds parted and showed me the true color of the sky. She's like, can you come over here for my birthday and buy dinner? Like, that was the last fucking thing. And I just felt like, like I was telling these guys, if I see you every day and you're like, come over and buy me dinner for my birthday or come over for my birthday dinner, I'll go over there. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I haven't seen this person in 2 or 3 months.
Dude,
2 months tops.
I can't. You know me. I don't get angry at a lot of people. There's a big difference between come over for my birthday and come over and buy me dinner for my. I hate more than anything people assuming that you're going to do something for them. I'm a generous. You're very generous. I'm not as generous as you, but I would buy a friend something just because I wanted to. For anyone who would ask me for that, I don't think would be my friend, to be very honest with you.
It was just...
That's a terrible thing to ask somebody.
They're fucking wacky. They have certain expectations and stuff, but it was one of the wacky. And I didn't even get mad about it until like Tuesday.
Because you didn't realize what she had said to you?
I didn't even think about it. Like, I have so much going on in my coconut that I just realized on the drive now, a week later, that fucking this is what went down. I'm like, that was the weirdest, because I never heard from her again. What a coincidence that you don't call the next day and go, hey, I'm sorry that came off.
Right.
I was just goofing with you. Blah, 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 blah. No, never again. That's why it proved to me that that's what they call for you to just to go buy a dinner and make believe you're their friend for life and
those
take
people,
pictures and balloons and shit.
She didn't buy you dinner for your birthday.
I didn't even see it for my birthday.
Right, exactly. Like, that's such a fucking bullshit thing to ask somebody.
I didn't even hear from her on my birthday, I don't think. But I'm the type of guy, I don't worry about that shit.
Right, of course you don't.
Listen, people have lives. How many times have you sat there and it's 11:30 at night and you're watching the news or you're about to watch, after the news, and that guy that always comes on, hi, it's Wednesday, April 30th, and you're like, April 30th? That's a familiar fucking date. And all of a sudden you're like, oh, shit. That's my best friend's birthday. But you've been so busy all day. Now what are you going to do? Pick up the phone at 12:30 and call him? No, you got to call him the next day and go, dog, how long we been friends? I'm sorry. So if you don't think that happens in my world, it happens. Well, people call me a week later and go, dog, I didn't even realize it was your birthday. You think I sit there and hang up on them?
No.
You think, listen, life is so fast and quick. Life is fast and fucking quick, man. And after a certain age, you're like, I don't even worry about birthdays.
Bro,
you got a kid, you know what I'm saying? But your friends, you just call them up and say happy birthday. You put it on the Facebook page,
Right.
Happy birthday with explosions or whatever the fuck they put on there, That's my deed for the day. I go on Facebook in the morning, somebody's birthday, I fucking send them a happy birthday.
That's
and
more
sitting
than
there
anything.
going, what the fuck? This guy, how come he said, I grew up with you. You fed me once. Something happened that just propelled me to fucking happy birthday to death.
And that should be more than enough. Like, dude, I can't tell. I'm a weird person, I guess, but I'm busy. And for my birthday, what I love more than anything is to not have to do anything. Is to just stay home and get like something I want to eat and not have to do shit like that. To have like a birthday month and they have like 8 activities planned.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that shit. I have people who celebrate that birthday. Let's say their birthday's on Thursday. They start Wednesday night. Then they go straight to Sunday. And Sunday is like the big day. And you're like, you're not going to get me on that day. You got one day out of me. I'm not doing 4 days a year because it's your fucking goofy birthday.
No.
It's one fucking day. Unless you got a pound to blow. Then we go till we go. You know what I'm saying? Then we go till we go. But I'm not going to sit there and listen, man. Some people are really weird about their birthday.
Right.
And everybody loves having those birthday dinners. And the problem with those birthday dinners is that 10 to 12 people show up. And then it's a fucking challenge when the check comes. It's a challenge. The people who are like, well, I had 2 drinks at $12.95. Well, bitch, there's a thing called tax and tip. Okay, so $12.95, that's $26 right there. I expect to see a 40 out of you. Without even hesitation. You bring out the crowd. That's the thing that kills me. That's why I don't get involved in those. That's why when I go to those, I make sure I pick up the tab. Because I don't want to sit there when Jeopardy happens. And they pass it to each other. And and then they put the calculator. Listen, either take the card out or don't put the fucking calculator out. You're fucking embarrassing me.
Oh, it's the worst.
Just put the fucking card out. So if you go to dinner with 12 people, at 100 a shot, 3 of them got to be alkies. Right? 3 or 4 of them out of 12 got to be, they're going to sneaking drinks, $16 martinis, trying to get one on you. Now you got, that's $1,200 plus, that's $1,600.
Right.
I can't cover, I'll tell you all to suck my dick, $1,600.
No, fuck
600, 500, I'll cover on the American Express, tell my wife a lie and fucking, but that shit of 12 people, I don't go to those.
No.
Once it's more than 4 people, I don't want to, because once the check comes, everybody, I don't know what happened. They start talking about the past, the future. I gave you a gift last year. I gave you a pet elephant. Listen, that was last year, motherfucker. The tab just came. And right now, I saw you over there having a good time drinking Zombos and fucking, eating everybody's food and shit. Now the check comes, and those people who show up to your birthday thing, and they're like, I'm not going to eat. I'm not going to eat. I'm not hungry. I've been on dieting lately. I've been fasting. Wait till that first fucking Chinese spare rib comes.
I'll just have one.
And then they have one. Then they have a piece of egg roll. Then your fat sister can't finish the lo mein. Fat people always get lo mein. You always know that
We
shit?
really do.
They love lo mein, fat people. The fucking bag of fucking spaghetti. And then, then the check comes and nobody knows nothing. Then she sits there. I just drank water. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You ate half the fucking check here in cat little morsels. And just come. You came. Throw at least $50 in.
And it's always, have you ever had this where like they act like they're a big baller and then comes time to tip? Like I was just out to dinner with somebody and it was like a $200 tab and he was like, he wanted to leave $20 for the tip. And it took me a minute and I was like, hold on. He's like, that's enough. And he's like, it's in cash. They're going to love it. And I was like, wait a second. That's like 10%. You can't, and I don't know the server, but like I would feel so terrible doing that. Like I was just in a hotel and that episode of The Sopranos was on where that server came out talking shit to Chris and Paulie, I think, and they hit him in the head with the brick and killed him.
Yeah.
And that like, dude, I can't imagine. I as a server, I'd want to yell at people, and I never did. And I can't, like the people who under tip piss me off just as much as those people.
Listen, I was never a server. And if you know anything about me, people under tip piss the shit out of me, yo.
Oh, yeah. It's like the worst thing a person
I always
can do.
eat an extra tip. Like if I go out with 3 families and one of them decides to, I go, you know what? I pulled the chick aside, especially if there's kids at the table.
Oh, yeah.
If there's kids at my table, I'll always tip heavy, and I'll pull her aside. Not the fucking busboy, because that shit will go back to Ecuador, whoever the fuck. You know what's crazy about those migrants? They really like their little backpacks, don't they? They're like half retarded. You always see them with their little fucking backpacks. I just saw like 10 of them. And they all got that military hairdo. Like, I don't know who cuts that. It's not even a Flowbee. It's something else because it's a Flowbee Unleashed or some shit. It's like go straight up this way. But all of them are like half momos with these fucking backpacks. I don't get it. I can't. You put a backpack on. I can't put a backpack on.
What do you mean you can't put a backpack on?
Fuck, you like such a retard.
Well,
When I see somebody with a backpack, that kid, I would have mugged him in high school, or even now I'd mug him, just for general purposes.
what do you do with your shit?
If you got to carry that much shit, then you need a new life. Where the fuck are you going with all that shit?
They're looking for new lives. That's all they
where
fucking
the fuck
have.
are you going? They got those bags, and it's like they're in the Marines, and they're walking down, 8th Avenue. Where you going? Where the fuck are you going with the military bag? I'm just curious. Where the fuck are you going?
Yeah.
What's in that fucking thing?
Supplies?
What kind of supplies? A computer. Okay.
A computer? Well, for me or because I love a backpack.
Yeah, I could tell. But you see me, I've had a backpack for years. I put something in it, and I carry it like a man. I'm not going to put it on my back like fucking
But
Agent
that's
Orange.
why you have it. You flew to Texas, and all you had was, I think all you had was your sleep apnea machine as your carry-on. Like you didn't have and headphones.
And headphones.
What if you don't like carrying a sweater?
It's on me. It's on my
charger.
body. It's in my sleep apnea bag.
Now, what about, because I've never knock on wood, but like, what if they lost your bag and you don't have shit? You don't worry about that.
Listen, I always got weed on me, just in
I
case
was
the
worried about
luggage
clothes
gets
or
there.
a toothbrush.
Fuck clothes. We can always buy clothes. You can't get the weed we're flying. You know what I'm saying? You can't smoke that weed. So there's always weed. There's always edibles in that bag, and that goes right through security. They don't even stop me.
No.
I put the weed in my sneakers now. They don't give a fuck.
Well, dude, we just had the DEA guy on. He said they don't give a shit about anything,
No,
which is crazy.
but they do. They do, but they don't. You're not going to go through the airport with a pound of weed on your shoulder.
Right.
But you got to hide it a little bit, dope it up, not let it stink.
Oh, yeah.
and then there's weed in my bag. So if the weed gets there, the only thing I need from that bag is a hose. I could borrow one of those. I get one from Amazon, delivered to the hotel in 8 hours.
Oh, what, for the sleep apnea machine?
Yeah, so the only thing I don't put in there is my hose, but everything else is in there. Computer, glasses, wallet, nicotine gum, even for a day, just in case. Look, I'm hip. You know, sometimes you get to the airport and they tell you got a 9-hour delay. What are you going to sit there like a fucking Momo? Nah, now you go back to the hotel room. Right across the street. Go right back. Listen. And on the way back, you got no gel, you buy a hat. I got like 3 hats from places that I wouldn't even put a hat on. I just went to the airport. I doped it up before it pops back up. The monkey spit wears off. I put a fucking hat on there, and that's it. I'm looking good. You know what I'm
I
saying?
really don't have that problem, but I can't find a hat that fits my head.
No, look at it. Look at the size of that fucking
It
thing.
never. Oh, and I bought a hat recently, and I like it, but I feel like such a douchebag.
Oh, that little Puerto Rican hat?
Yeah.
Keep wearing
It's
it.
like an
You're
old
like a
Jewish
fucking
man's
faggot.
hat. What am I? I'm
You're
trying.
like a fucking faggot on roller skates. All you need is roller skates.
Dude, can you imagine me on roller skates in New York City? I would die
With that
immediately.
hat on? Oh, you make $10,000 in the morning.
Well, what? How?
Renting that asshole on roller skates. Because there's nothing more than a fag will like to fuck you in the ass while you're on roller skates. You give him some roller skates and he's behind you. He's fucking in the ass of Saturday Night Fever.
Just on the way to work.
Tremendous, staying alive up the ass. You could be doing that fucking thing. What do those people do in the Olympics with the skates and shit?
Oh, the
skate?
synchronized skating or
Yeah,
something?
staying alive. And he's just fucking with got a whistle, a Judas Priest hat. Forget about it. Who's better than Lee with roller skates? I would pay to see 2 faggots fucking on roller skates.
Yeah, I think
If
so.
you think this episode ain't going to get 18 and under,
fuck
it's
'em
all
now.
over already.
Oh my god!
Listen, guys, if you're sick of this 18 and under shit, just go to Spotify and Apple. You know, we're trying our best, but obviously it's not working no more. They want to put us on 18 and under. We don't even smoke pot on the fucking show. We don't even play music. We've taken away so many fucking things because, you know, it's a shame.
It's crazy how far YouTube has fallen.
So you could use music on Spotify if you subscribe to Spotify.
Yeah,
You could use their music on a podcast or something.
yeah.
There's something weird. So, you know, can we stream on Spotify or fucking do anything?
We can put video on there. I don't think they do live streaming
because
yet.
this is, you know, you can't say what's in your heart no more. You know, and I'm not going to sit here and amendments and, you know, the freedom of speech. That's bullshit, okay? That's bullshit in my fucking world. That's for comics that want to just make something up. We're Avengers. Yeah, okay, good. You haven't paid your taxes in 3 years, but you're trying to fucking normalize life by fucking saying some fucking amendment or some rule. I don't even know what the fucking thing is.
But dude, it's like, because think about it. When we started podcasting,
We were
whatever it
lighting each
was.
other on fire, farting.
Oh my
fucking-
god!
We were doing everything, and then something happened. And listen, this is what it is now. I'm not mad at YouTube. They went corporate, rules tightened up, and this is the way it's going to be.
It is, but it's also like, because I don't know if you knew this. YouTube right now is the number one it's the number one place in the world where people watch and listen to podcasts. And people, the reason why people love podcasts is because of the hosts. They have a relationship with them. And podcasts like ours started like that. We're the reason why YouTube is up so high. I mean, yeah, a lot of it, but and then for them to like be so short-sighted. Like, yeah, I understand if you want them to be 18 plus, but don't hide us. Don't not tell people that we put up a video. We're not even doing anything that crazy. We're not, like, it's so wild where things have gone.
And then, you know, what the consumer doesn't understand is they watch an old podcast and they watch one of these and they go, these guys changed. We didn't change. We didn't change. Just the rules changed. We're
Yeah.
still crazy. You know, if there was no foul, no harm, no foul, guys, I'd have a 3-foot bong in here. I got one somewhere. I got the power one. Don't we have the power one with the fucking hoses and shit?
Oh, shit.
You know, I mean, this is it. You know, don't you think I like to talk about music? I mean, we had Dean on. We didn't even talk about music. Couldn't even put it on.
Yeah.
That's not us. It's not that we're lame. It's the rules that they... Listen, I spoke to my friend who has the highest podcast in the world, and they 18 him over when they see Pot Smoke.
Mm-hmm.
So, guys, this is the business. We have to find a platform. We could go nuts, or maybe put one up like that once a week somewhere. We could just go nuts and, naked women and whatever the fuck. That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
I want to get some naked women in here. I want to get a guy and a girl on roller skate dancing and fucking jumping around. You know me, dog. I'm a freedom fighter, but this is bullshit.
And it is like you know what? Maybe we should put it up on Pornhub, because Pornhub doesn't give a fuck about anything.
Yeah, but nobody wants to see me and you on Pornhub. There's not even.
Can you imagine how disappointed they'd be?
You get home drunk, you're looking to jerk off. You pop up a site, and all of a sudden that fucking headless head.
My big head's right there.
Forget about it. Take that hat and light it on fire when it's in your head. That's it. Next time you promote a date.
Why do I want it to be on my head when it's on fire?
Because that's the best thing you could do. Like, you're sitting there, you have like a control in your hand, and you just and light it up a little bit and watch the smoke come out. People will fucking love it, Lee.
Yeah,
You'll
but my head will turn on fire.
Who gives a fuck?
I
You have
do.
no hair. If you had hair, then you don't want your head on
Yeah,
fire.
but if I had hair, then it would hide
Listen,
the
you get
burns.
spots once a month from something. This summer, you'll get something. You got to go to a jacuzzi. The girl's going to take you somewhere. You're going to get the fucking dead eye again.
I haven't gotten spot. I haven't been in a jacuzzi probably since then. And the other spots, dude. If I don't wash my face like 3 times a day, I'm fucked.
You
I don't
should be
know.
washing your face 3-4 times a day.
No, but with like I bought like special shit.
Yeah, me
so
too. You have to.
It's I never had to
soap
do that.
And a fucking
It's not
towel,
soap.
hand
It's,
soap. And you scrub that dead skin off your face and let the new fucking face revitalize. God damn it. I don't even go with the loofah no more. That's a ripoff. That's for
don't do
white
loofah?
people. Fuck no. I get fucking shit that's coarse. And that's how I make my asshole one. I cut that in half and put it on a stick, and you rub your little muffler to get that gunpowder out from
you
around
really
the
need to
sides.
start selling that. The asshole cleaner that you have.
I'm trying to patent it, so relax. Don't give the fucking
Oh,
cat.
I
I
apologize.
don't want the cat to get out of the bag here, but I get that hard. I've always loved those hard towels. And you scrub and you
Well, like
see.
SOS pads? What are you talking about?
No. SOS pads where you scrub your fucking balls with after a long night in Vegas. No. I'm talking about the hand towels.
Okay.
There's some that are very soft and there's some that are coarse, like a little coarser.
You like hard ones?
I like, because you want to get that dead skin off. That's what you're opting for. You want to exfoliate your legs. All that skin comes off. All that dead skin comes off. So you want to, like my ears. Some girl tells me that my ears are very shiny. I love that when people tell you your ears are shiny. That means you're fucking getting in there with that cloth and you're scrubbing it. It gives you a nice little shine. Then you put some cream on there.
I had no, dude. Did you ever have a girl or a woman like wash you in the shower? It was one of the
It's
weirdest.
very nice.
It was nice, but it was one of the weirdest things over the summer when I was in Indiana. This girl I was hooking up with just like decided that she was like, and she loofed me hard. Like it was.
Yeah, because she wanted to get the dead Jew germs off you and shit. That bitch is smart. When a bitch washes you, it's because she knows you're a filthy motherfucker. And she wants to make sure that asshole and those balls are clean before she puts her beautiful mouth on them.
But
There's
no, it was
nothing wrong with
after
that.
sex.
The what?
It was after sex.
That's right. She doesn't want you to take her odor with her like a cat.
Oh my God. That was wild. I never had anybody do that before.
It's tremendous. When a woman bathes you, you just sit there. But by the time they go to bathe your knees, you get a hard on, it's all over. You know what I'm saying? They never get to your feet, those women. They never get under your knees. Once they bend over, you see the head in the area. Your dick just gradually stands up like a Ouija board, like one of those fucking Indian sticks. You know, what are you going to do? And then it's all over. They never get to do your feet. Anyway, back to the migrants with the backpack.
Okay.
What the fuck? Why do they have backpacks? Can somebody please fix this microphone? No, don't get up. It's just a joke. I don't want to talk about the migrants with backpacks either. I don't know what they carry in those things. They brought those from Mexico.
They must have some food in there, you would think. Like they could probably set up a taco stand pretty quickly.
Anyway, they can set up. They have no knives. There's no pots and
They
pans.
definitely have knives.
No, well, they're Spanish. They definitely have some type of knife. But I don't see a frying pan.
Yeah, you're right. It's sort of like
am
Oregon
fucking
Trail.
right.
You don't see that?
Yeah, no. They're not going camping, these people. They're not campers. Well, they live in the mountains, these poor people.
Fuck.
They jump through rivers and mountains and shit. But they should be the real CrossFitters, those motherfuckers.
You're gonna start a whole new fitness trend. Of like just send white people to cross over the
What
Mexican
a great
border.
idea, the migrant worker. 7 and 9 every day. You climb hills, you jump out of a burning building, you run away from fucking coyotes, you run away from more Mexican people, they chase you in Central Park. That's gotta be good. You fucking, they throw you in a mud bud, and you gotta see if every time you see a green truck, you gotta dive on the floor and shit and do a burpee. Every time you see an immigrant truck, you gotta do a burpee. That's a good idea, guys. Don't be stealing my idea, immigrant fitness. That shit is on fire. That's it, workout, that's everything.
Yeah, you could have George Perez be the trainer.
That's right. You have to run the fucking hills with the backpack.
Right.
Come on, dog. I'm always thinking. Thank God I smoke weed. I'm always.
You
on
could
top
have
of the
one for
game, you know what I'm saying?
each country could have a different workout. If you think about it, the Cubans could have swimming. The Migrant Olympics.
Oh my God, that's even better. And those Hondurans in that jail, they just go to live or die. It's like a Spanish Squid Game for those fucking. They just sit there all day with They just sit there all day with underwear and tattoos and hugging each other. You see that? You see those poor little fucking people in that jail? They just sit there, 50 fucking Mexicans sniffing each other's farts with their legs open in between each other. That's demoralizing.
Yeah,
That system is meant to break you, motherfucker.
And dude, have you seen
That system is meant to break. It's like a Cuban jail. No clothes on. You want to shit in that hole in the floor. Paper, toilet paper, good luck. That's why those 2 hands are for.
Oh my God, are you serious?
And Moro, fuck yeah, dog.
You've told me about the shitting in a hole.
It's like when these people come here, Russians, Yugoslavians, all these people, and they go to our prisons. They're like, are you fucking kidding me? This is Club Med. You got to fight for your food in those prisons. There's no food. They throw out like a chicken leg, and there's 8 guys in there. Somebody's dying.
Fuck that. Have you seen, I forget if it was Mexico or somewhere, but like they were just on it, like the gangs just, like the cartel or whatever still runs the prison.
Yeah.
Like they have, well, one of them had like their families were still there. That's wild. I can't imagine. What about like going to like a country like that and going to prison there just by accident if you were on vacation?
Bro, I wouldn't wish that on anybody.
Oh,
I wouldn't wish that on anybody. That's when people say to me, I'm leaving the country. Listen, don't buy no coke. Don't buy no weed from a Chinaman. 'cause in Thailand, don't they kill you?
one of those, yeah.
One of those, they just kill you to death and you don't know.
I think it's the Philippines.
Yeah, I'm not in the mood for none of that shit. I know what happens here. And nobody's going to throw me in jail for smoking dope here. Nobody's going to hit me in the knees.
Oh,
And you think, Joey, you're shallow. I am. Because I don't want to get in trouble. I'm the kiss of death. All I do is go to a fucking hotel. The guy pushes me. I say something. Next thing you know, I'm getting beheaded. And I'm doing 50 years, and the government's on TV begging for me. Nobody wants me. The Cubans, the Pope will let Joe Diaz live. I don't need this.
you don't think the government would come and try to exchange you?
Dog, the government don't give 2 fucks about you. That's why I was talking about Russ Perot the other day. Because when his fucking people got kidnapped, his employees, he got a guy that was retired to train his other employees to save the ones that were locked in. And he made a promise to their families to have them back by Christmas Day, and he did.
Really?
And that's why in my world, I like Americans like Ross Perot. Because everybody else will tell you a fucking story. Kissinger was trying to block him. He went around Kissinger. He was like, fuck this. My people are not going to spend the holidays in that fucking Iranian jail.
Oh, that was the Iranian Contra thing or whatever?
Well, this was more like
that Ben
80,
Affleck movie?
79. No, I don't think it was maybe it was. Maybe it was. But there was something else, weren't they?
I'm not really good
I
at...
forget what that was. I got to get that book again. I read that book in prison. The Ross Perot story on Wings of Eagles. That's the name of the book. They made a series on NBC, 3-part series on NBC. I was already locked in jail.
I'm going to have to go look that up because I
My
don't...
jail didn't have NBC. You know what I'm saying? So
That's fucked up. So he was just a business owner?
Ross Perot?
Yeah?
He was, he did something. Oil, I don't quote
No, we'll have
me.
to look it up.
He's a Texas guy.
Oh, of course.
And they went over there to do something. They held him. And he promised the family he'd be home by Christmas. And he did it. He
Good
had his
for
own
him.
people break into the fucking jail over there. With that dude. He was supposed to be like a Marlon Brando and Apocalypse Now type of dude.
Oh, okay. Jesus Christ.
One of those commando type motherfuckers. Very interesting.
Did you? I forget if I.
Yeah, he ran for president. He lost to Clinton.
I thought I knew the name, so
Yeah.
I didn't realize he was a business guy
He
before
would
that.
come out and go, "These guys are paying for this with your money. I'm paying for this with my money." Because we looked it up on the Rogan podcast. He was worth a couple billion.
Dude, I like him a lot now.
Oh, he was tough. He had big ears and shit. Tough little guy. He fucking meant what he said, and he said what he meant. Old school American, old school fucking dude from Texas. Just old school. This is old school. When they say something to you, they fucking do it.
I can't imagine getting like your employee out of fucking prison.
Well, I got
That's
two
badass.
old guys that I would live like them if I had that money. Him and that other dude that married the fucking Playboy bunny when he was 90, that'd be me. If I had all that money and my wife was dead,
The one who died like a week later or whatever it was.
whatever.
Anna Nicole
She
Smith.
had to suck his dick one time. I don't think they had Viagra then. That's the problem. Like he couldn't put it to the test. But with that kind of money, I'll go to New York and make them give me an implant that squirts and fucking things come out of the ceiling and fireworks, that type of shit.
Oh yeah.
I'm having a good time.
Those are the only two options for you. Either you're gonna be a guy training his employees to save his other ones.
No, I don't have parole money. I'm just saying if
Right.
I did have parole money,
Right.
I would live like he lived. But I also liked Marshall. What was his name? Edgar Marshall or something like that. Marshall, that's the guy.
Yeah, I
who
would go that
married.
way.
Fucking old. The guy had fucking blood spots on his head. He went into a strip club. He saw it. He just fell in love with it. He gave her like a fucking diamond ring. When you could give a woman something and not even miss it,
Oh my God.
like when I could take $2 million out to buy a woman something and it doesn't even put a crack in my account.
And even if it did, he knew he was dying. He was like, I'm gonna have a fun whatever it was.
I'm gonna die my way, motherfucker.
Yeah. Why? Fuck your
On
kids.
my rules. I'm not gonna die sitting in a room with ukuleles and priests taking my money. I'm gonna get myself a big, fat, fucking looking blonde with a big ass and big titties
Yeah.
who doesn't have a conscience and wants to live comfortably for the rest of her life. Like, listen, man, I'll give you my $60 million fortune, but you're gonna suck dick until I drop. When I drop, you're gonna be licking my nutsack with fucking whipped cream on it.
And good for her. How much? Like I think that's worth it.
Fuck yeah, to suck an old dick and to have 60 million. And then at the end, she got nothing.
She really got nothing.
Nothing.
I didn't follow
The son took everything, something.
that son
They
of a
got
bitch.
pissed. They're like, we don't think he was in the right mental state, which he wasn't. He's 90, and she's putting that 23-year-old fucking monkey in his face that smells like barbecue chicken and God knows what else. Forget about it. He's like, "Ugh."
I think he was in the exact right mental state. His kids probably weren't helping him, hanging around, visiting him like once a month or something.
The dude did that from what was that team when the guy told her she couldn't date black people?
The Clippers.
The Clippers. He was old too. He just fucking said, I'm getting myself a young chick. You know what? I don't get a hard on, but it's better than looking at my old fat wife. I'm gonna get her to dance for me with bikinis on and shit.
I think women are doing it too. Aren't they doing it now? Like I hear a lot of like, maybe not as big of an age difference, but like women are going for like 20-year-old guys when like 50 to 20. I would do it, dude.
Well, I love an older woman. I always have. There was a woman today I saw at the dentist this morning who had to be 58, 59, just stunning. Still had a little body, still had cute little feet. You know, usually when their feet start going, that's it. When they start getting those bunions and it goes crooked and shit.
Right, but dude, if you're in your 60s,
But you gotta see my feet. They ain't no portrait of Europe either. I was looking at my feet the other night. That's not. I have to go like a foot specialist, and they got to start from scratch. They got to pull nails off. And
they have to
cream
pull
up.
nails off. It's that
Oh,
bad.
I got a nail that points up like it goes north now.
What did
The
you do to your
fungus nail.
feet?
I don't know. I don't listen. This fungi thing, I've done everything, and every time I eat mushrooms, they grow. Like I think the mushrooms from the fucking mushrooms go into my toenails because the other night I buffed them out and I got high in the room. I was seeing shit. Dog, I buff them out and it lands on my finger. You got to smell that finger. It is god awful.
So you get secondhand smoke from your toenail dust?
Oh yeah, and you get
that is fucked up.
and I sprinkle them on the edibles and I give them to you. So a lot of
I know
people
you
don't
do.
know that.
You keep saying, he keeps giving me these coconut ones that have this white powder on it.
That's it.
That look like they were like you packaged them.
And it had a weird taste to it.
Yeah,
a
they
little
use
bit.
like they're sugar. They don't taste like sugar.
Yeah, that was like, the Neptotine, whatever they put,
Oh my god.
the sugar substitute.
Oh my god. Fucking crazy, dude.
What are you going to do? We're getting older,
Yeah, but
My feet are fucked up. I mean, I looked at them the other day, I put cream on them. I got like blood spot. It's a nightmare. Like if I ever turn 90 and get a 16-year-old girlfriend, whatever that dude is doing, 23-year-old girlfriend, I'm going to have to get my dick sucked with socks on. You know how embarrassing that is?
you don't like doing that?
With socks on the backpack. No.
Look at Bill Belichick. He's 73. She's 24.
No, that's abuse. That's abuse.
Dude, she has a joke.
This is a joke here. Okay, this is a joke. I don't think I could show my balls to a year. Listen, if you're 55, yeah, you can look at my balls. That's what you see every day of your life when you're 55. But when you're 26, you don't deserve that as a woman.
She's running for like Miss America, but she's like as Miss New Hampshire or Miss Maine, one of those two I just read. She has a job at the University of North Carolina.
Right, he got her a job now.
And she was in the Dunkin' Donuts Super Bowl commercial.
Right, because he put her in there, not because Dunkin' Donuts
exactly.
called her.
So I'm saying,
So it's a fucking
his balls
scam.
must not be that bad.
The what?
His balls must not be that bad.
No, they are bad. That's why he has to get all those jobs for her to stick around. He's giving her 3 different fucking incomes.
Yeah.
Okay, so it just doesn't look good. Like I know he's got a daughter or a son somewhere, and they have a hard time with that.
Oh yeah.
They have a hard time with that.
He has multiple kids.
Dog. Yeah. So I mean, when you have a 24-year-old girlfriend and your daughter is 38, it's just some shit that just doesn't look good.
Obviously, I know you're married. Nothing's ever going to change. But like, I had a rule when I was last single that I didn't want to go under 25. If in a different world at 62, what do you think the youngest you would go is?
45.
Okay.
I have something to discuss with her.
Right.
I have something to discuss. What am I going to do with a Dog, listen, 30-year-olds are great. They're great. They're cute. They're silly. But come on. There's not a lot of 30-year-olds that are going to hold you every day, that you're going to hold the conversation with every day. Now you're going, Joey, who the fuck are you kidding? You're in it for the blowjob. No, you don't. Because I come in a minute. What am I going to do for the other 23 fucking hours? Okay? I mean, that's how you have to look at it. I had a rule when I was younger. And as much people want to know or not, when I was doing coke in the 90s, before I met my wife, that whole 9-year run, I had a rule, man. And it's a simple rule. Look at her and talk to her. If you could wake up to her in the morning, bring her home with you. But if she's going to annoy the shit out of you, you might as well go home and jerk off. If she's already starting to get annoying late in the night and drunk, and now she's going to go back to your house, she's going to be even drunker, well, and then she's going to pass out, and you're not going to get, then you got to wake up to her with that drama in the morning, with that alcohol breath and God knows what else. Now you got to give her a ride home and shit. Think about it.
Oh.
So after I was like 30, after I left Boulder, I had more control in my mind like that. I had more control of what am I getting myself involved in. Because when I left Boulder, I was sleeping with women, but there was nothing. They call me at 2. Hey, do you have any blow? Yeah. Can I come over? I have a blow, and some of them will call, can I bring my girlfriend? No. Because then I got to work 2 chubbies. You know what I'm saying? No.
So did the rules change?
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed these girls calling you at 2, or you going to a bar and seeing them and going, hey, man, I got a gram of Coke, and they're like, let's go back to your place. But after a while, I got old because there was nothing there. I'd see them a week later, and it was like nothing was there. And listen, everybody likes to have sex when they're coked up and shit. But it wasn't working for me anymore. By the age of 32, when I left Boulder, I'm like, when I get a girlfriend, I'm getting a girlfriend. And I met a girl, and I dated her for 4 years, and it was okay. And then after that, I went off for 2 years. And again, I was bumping into comedian chicks, on the road, whatever. And I'm like, what the fuck am I doing again? Then I met Derry.
Oh, I hated just dating for exactly the reason why you said it.
Listen, do you want me to tell you what I like?
Yes.
I like picking you up, or you picking me up, smoking a joint, going and getting something to eat, going someplace else and getting a couple cocktails, talking a little bit. Listen, we all want to bang on the first night.
Of course.
But then again, I mean, now people are banging in 2 nights.
Less than, dude,
People are banging in 2 or 1 night now.
they're banging in an hour.
In an hour, you know? So it's kind of very, I always liked working for it. I don't mind working for it. When something's too easy, you're not going to do anything with her anyway. When a chick tells you, I love to suck dick, you're not going to get your dick sucked at all. That's just stupidity coming out of her fucking mouth, and then your little ears get clogged up. You're buying her drinks at the bar, and next thing you know, she leaves with a chubby dude with a missing foot, and fucking you're drinking there. You're like,
Dude.
You know, I like the struggle. I like meeting a woman and talking to her and meeting her mom and talking to the mom and the dad. That's another thing. You know, talking to them and seeing what you're going on. And then, yeah, you want to eat their ass and have fun. That's something else, but at least you got something out of it.
Right.
Even if it don't work tomorrow, when I see you next time, it's going to be cool. I didn't do it for a month. I didn't do it for 6 months and get everybody going or starting. There was just little things, and it was just weird. After I got married and divorced, and then I went through that shit for 2 or 3 years of just coke chicks. Very seldom did I ask a chick out for dinner.
You just didn't want to?
I didn't meet them in that capacity. I would always meet chicks out at night when they were doing coke. Nobody wanted to eat when they're doing coke. I can't even take it for a cheeseburger.
And so none of those coke nights ever turned into like, hey, let's actually go and be in a relationship, or all of those were like
2 or 3 times we'd hook up after that. Maybe I'd go to the house and smoke a joint one day. I was walking in the mountains, and I would go by the house and smoke a joint or something, and then, you know, a week later, she's at a show with some other dude. And then a week later, they're calling me up, going, hey, can I come over at 3:30? No, yeah, what the fuck? I'm sitting here with my dick in my hand. You might as well come over.
right. But then, like, or do they even stay the night, or are they just as soon as
Some
the
of them
coke's
stayed
gone,
the
they're
night,
done?
and some of them boogied at 4 or 5 in the morning after the D was done and the coke was gone.
Fuck. Because what you said, I think, was exactly right. If you're annoyed with them, or if they're not, if there's not someone you want to hang out with, it's always gonna be bad. It's like what you were saying. Like, of course, guys want to get laid. I'm sure women do too.
Yeah, they
But
go out, they get dressed up, they did their toenails, their fingernails. They don't want to go out to talk to somebody about insurance.
But that's different. That's different. Going to a club or a bar and hooking up, I think, is different than the dating apps. And because if you hook up and meet, I've had a couple women just come right over on the dating apps, and none of them were anybody that I should have been with. And not like I was 200 pounds too. I was
late at night, and you invited them to your house.
Yeah,
That's
no,
not
it was
good.
100% on. I'm
They
not
could fucking
blaming
rob
them,
you.
but I'm just
You know, meet them at McDonald's and see if they order what they order. If they order a fish sandwich, they smell like shit. Just keep going. You know what I'm saying?
dude. If I got him at McDonald's, just come home. Dude, remember there was a girl you called Milkshake, and she wants my other friend, same girl. Her nickname was Tater Tots because she Uber Eats tater tots and then got into an Uber to my house. Like, people like, and at that point, I wasn't a prize either.
Uber Eats tater tots.
Oh, plenty of people.
That's some fucked up shit.
Oh yeah, the crazy one to me is Starbucks, just getting
I see
coffee
that.
delivered.
I see that. No, and listen, man, people live in that world. I don't like nobody touching my shit. So I'm cool with it. But it's really weird that I'm telling you guys this because it's a true story. Like, when I met Terry, I was ready for Terry. I was so ready for Terry that I didn't get serious with Terry at all for like 2 months. It was sporadic. We did coffee. I would go to her house for lunch. I would see her at the Comedy Store at night. Some nights if she was working, I wouldn't go down there. Then I'd disappear for 2 weeks. I wasn't really with her in the beginning.
You were like building a friendship.
Yes and no. We were swapping spit, you know, that type of shit. But I still remember one, like 2 months in, like, and this is when I knew, I got to get my life together. 2 months in, I finally started hooking up with her. And one night we met at Ralphie's house. I told her I wouldn't see her for a couple of days. I was coming to New York. And I go, I'm not going to see you for a few days, but I'll definitely see you when I get back. And she showed up at Ralphie's like 2:30 in the morning. She goes, you know what? I want to hang out with you a little more. And we hung out. We stayed up the whole night. I'll never forget. I had maybe 4 cigarettes. That's the time I came through Denver and went behind the bar and just stole pack of cigarettes from one of those coffee shops in
Right.
the airport. That's how broke I was. I probably had 4 cigarettes, maybe a joint, and maybe $20. And it was like a Tuesday night when I was leaving. It was her slowest night, like Wednesday night. She made like $35. She gave me the whole $35. And I go, what are you going to do for the day? And she goes, I got change at the house. And I'm probably going to sleep half the day anyway. And that's when I go, you know what? I got to get my life together. When I come back, I got to start dating. She just gave me the last money out of her purse, the last pack of cigarettes she had, and she drove me to the fucking airport.
And dude, then
And usually you're embarrassed in front of a girl
yeah,
if you need to do that. You're fucking embarrassed, okay?
and you didn't ask for it, I'm sure.
I didn't ask for it.
And like just to like tie this back into what we started the podcast with like your friend who was like, come buy me dinner for my birthday. That's why you married Terry. And it's like that kind of like, yeah, I'm sure you must think about that all the time. I would.
All the time. All the time. How she gave me that money, and I remember coming to New York and going, I got to get my life together. Like, this is something that she's okay. You know, I got to do something. And after that, I think I moved in with her maybe a month or two after that. And she still tells the story that when I got there, she goes, bring your clothes and your stuff. And I showed up with one bag. And she goes, where's the rest of your stuff? And I go, this is it. And she goes, don't you have a lamp? A radio, a TV, anything? And I'm like, no, this is it. I had a bag, guys.
Fuck.
When I moved in with my wife, I had a fucking bag.
And it probably wasn't that big. Like it was just a duffel bag, right?
It was a fucking army duffel bag. 4 pair of pants, a couple sweatshirts, a CD player, some socks, toothbrush, gel. I had no underwear. I couldn't afford them.
Well,
There was no underwear in those days. It was cocaine or underwear.
I was going to say, you could have
Go
afforded
find
it.
what's window number 2.
Because, by the way, underwear is like a one-time expense. It doesn't have to be like a weekly.
But still,
Like you buy a couple packs of underwear.
why waste the $8 on 3 of them? You know what I'm saying? $8 times every 3 months, that's what? Fucking
Every 3 months, you're buying underwear.
Yeah, every 3 months you gotta buy underwear. You're disgusting. I got big balls. My fucking, you know.
Oh,
But there's a pic today. I saw a video of my balls.
oh.
Somebody put it on Instagram. The one from when I took my balls off to the Comedy Store
Okay.
thing.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
still on YouTube. I got like 92 million hits. I haven't gotten a dime. Fucking balls. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they probably demonetized it.
Yeah, they demonetized it. They kept all of my. I guarantee there's 20 ads on my balls. Fucking TV fucks. But yeah, man, that was, you know, it's weird that I'm about to have an anniversary with her this year. And I've been thinking a lot about that. But we got to cut to a break real quick. We're going to talk to you about DraftKings, Huel, and Nicked. All right? We'll be right back, cocksuckers. Hey, I want to welcome Huel to the church family. Listen, if you want the taste of a real milkshake without the extra pounds of a milkshake, you need Huel. Huel is a complete meal in a bottle that tastes just like a milkshake, but it's good for you. It has 35 grams of protein, 27 vitamins and minerals to keep you going all day long. Me, I love the chocolate. I haven't tasted the vanilla yet, but the chocolate is scrumptious. You know what I'm saying? Choose between chocolate and vanilla, because both of them are incredible. Join the community of hooligans with this exclusive offer for new customers, okay? 15% off plus a free gift when you press in code CHURCH, CHURCH, at Huel.com. Again, 15% off plus a free gift for new customers with code CHURCH at Huel.com. See our show notes for terms and conditions. But do me a favor, unlock a healthier, easier way to eat with Huel. You're on a run. You're on a move. You're the real deal. You ain't got time to cook it up. 35 grams of protein, 27 minerals and vitamins. Nutritionally complete meals in minutes so you can focus on what really matters. Yo, DraftKings, get excited because the NBA playoffs are here. If you're looking to score some cash, try your hand at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA. If it doesn't have to be crazy, just start out by placing a bet on your favorite player's performance. Like tonight, I got whatever to do over 25 points. Not bad. Think they'll drop 30? Put your money where your mouth is. You could win big. Listen, You know me, I love DraftKings. The same game parlay, NBA, they got the pool, you got the casino. It don't stop. You got to check this out. They got something special for first timers. You ready? New DraftKings customers. Right now, new people. You're going to bet $5 to get your 200 in bonus bets just like that. 200 in bonus bets instantly is a lot of money during NBA playoff time. So make it to a playoff run to remember with DraftKings. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app right now and press code Joey, Joey. That's code Joey, Joey, for new customers to get 200 in bonus bets when you bet just $5 instantly. Only at DraftKings, where the crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, 21 and over. Age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. New customers only. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio.
What's happening, beautiful people? Uncle Joey here for Nick. Listen, if you want the easiest way to get that nicotine fix, Nick Pouches is where it's at. They're made with natural coconut fibers, so they're not going to slice up your gums, and they come in a bunch of great flavors like strawberry, watermelon ice, which is tremendous, wintergreen, and berry lemon ice. Me, I like the berry lemonade, tremendous. You get to choose your nicotine strength, whether you want 3, 6, or 12. Are you kidding me or what? Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Nick has you covered. Coming soon, they even got an option with 0 milligrams of nicotine. So if you're trying to come back, if you're trying to cut back, use one of those every so often. Now listen, I love this berry ice. You put it under here, heaven. It's time to upgrade to Nick nicotine pouches, just like I did. Right now, church listeners get 35% off when you order through my link, nykdpouches.com/church. Again, nykdpouches.com/church. Use this code up to 3 times. Don't wait. Get 35% off now of Nick Pouches, nykdpouches.com/church. And check out the church bundle with some of Uncle Joey's favorite flavors. That's right, nykdpouches.com/church. Again, remember, NYKD products are only for adults of legal age. Every order is age verified, so don't try it. Also, this product contains nicotine, but you already know that because nicotine is an addictive chemical. How's that for you? Right now, get some Nick products and get the party started. We're back in black. You know, I was talking before the break about that this year, this June, will be 25 years I'm with that crazy woman.
That's crazy.
25 years. When she mentioned it to me like 2 months ago, what are we doing for our anniversary? I'm like, what anniversary? And she's like, July. We've been together 25 years, Joe. And it destroyed my insides. I'm like, how the fuck did I last 25 years with a woman? I never thought I could make it past 4 years. Like, I lasted 4 years with my ex-wife. I lasted 4 years with the girl after that. You know, I was a 4-year man.
and I love you, but do you ever think, because like for Terry to put like to deal with, because Joey Diaz 24 hours a day, like that's 25 years, like I don't think a lot of people would have made it. Like, you're a great husband. I'm not saying you do anything wrong.
It's not as bad as you think. It's not like it's.
Oh, I'm not saying but I'm just saying it's to last, for anybody to last. But you know, like you've talked, and this is not a negative thing about you at all, but just you've talked about, like, especially at the beginning, how wild you were to last through those years. It's not easy.
For 7 years, she didn't know if I was coming home or not.
That's crazy.
Because even when I was home, she's like, when is this motherfucker? When is the phone going to ring? And when is he going to leave again? She used to get really upset. Like, you were home at 12. When I went to bed, you were home. I got up at 7 to go to work, and you were not home.
Where would you go?
I would fucking go out in Hollywood.
You just didn't like being home, or like?
Dog, I had a drug problem.
Oh, okay.
When you have a drug problem, you don't want to be at fucking home. I would bring the drugs home, do them, and then go, what am I doing here? I got to get out of here. And I'd get back. I'd wait till I'd sober up a little bit, make some calls, and get the fuck out of there. And in those days, there was always somebody up in Hollywood. Always. I had a friend over on whatever. She was a drunk, and there'd be people over there. She went to the bar. So at 3, she'd go home hammered and bring gay guys over there, and they'd be doing coke and shit. And I'd slip by there. I had a couple Mike Favormans. I'd slip by his house at 2. In those days, there was always action. The guys at the store would hook up again at 2 and go to some parties and shit. And I would let them know, and they would call me. It was a different world then. And then, like, by 2005, the paranoia started hitting me different. I wasn't going out after I got home at night. It slowed down a lot. Then I got offered in 2007, and the rest was... But it's funny, I was thinking about that neighborhood. That one night I went downstairs to meet I had 3 dealers at the time, and I didn't want them to know what I was doing. I didn't want them to know how much I was doing, so I would go to all 3 of them instead of just sticking to one. And the guy at night, he was a bartender. His name was Johnny Blade. I used to call him Johnny Blade. And he would come over on a motorcycle. He got out of work at 2. He'd be by my house like 2:25. I could time him every night. Because it was 2 blocks away. And I'd be downstairs. And I remember one night I'm waiting for him. And I'm out there on the steps and I'm looking. And there used to be a light. Not on my block, by the YMCA. But down the block there was a light. And I'm looking at this light. And I'm looking at this car and the light turns red. And he's in no danger of stopping. I could hear the engine going. And he's like, whoa. And he flew past me. And not 2 seconds after, the car was chasing him. It was shooting with a gun. And you could hear the bullets and you pow, pow. And I'm out there, fuck. Maybe I should go inside. Fuck, no, I'm waiting for my coke. I don't give a fuck who gets shot.
Holy shit.
Like, that neighborhood used to be fucking insane. So that's what I'm saying to you. I was out. I would go to Sergio's house. Sergio always had parties late night over there. He would fall asleep and I'd take the coke out of his pocket. And then he'd call me in the morning. What happened, man? I had an 8-ball in my pocket. Somebody took it out. That chick. That white chick. Blame it on her. It was just a different fucking world, Hollywood, back then. I would do spots at the store, and that's where the party started.
Right.
It was at the store where the party originated, you know, and in those days, I mean.
And meanwhile, you're like starting a relationship with Terry. So yeah, and then there's been a few different phases because then like you stopped doing coke.
Terry was phases because I still remember Terry waking me up one morning like after breakfast and going, I need to talk to you. And in those days, Marilyn Martinez would call the house every night at 3 in the morning. Like just to see. In those days, Dice used to call the house at 3 in the morning.
And was it a house phone or a cell phone?
It was a house phone, so the whole house would ring. And one night I wasn't home, and Marilyn called at 3 in the morning. And when my wife answered it, she goes, cocksucker. And Terry fucking blew a gasket. My wife loved Marilyn, God rest her soul. But she kind of got a little like, you know.
At 3 in the morning, cocksucker's a little bit much.
Yeah, and when the next morning we had breakfast and she's like, I got to talk to you about something. She goes, you know, I've dated guys, but this is fucking insane, Joey. The phone rings, you got to go out. Fights at the Comedy Store, fucking. That was the heyday of the Comedy Store. She was watching everything. Remember, I would host on Sunday nights, so she was watching everything. There was always a dilemma up there. There was always an argument. I was always torturing those fucking guys, and she would deal with all this. She would have to deal with all this shit. You know, and, you know, there was a lot of times when you're at the Comedy Store, man. You're at the fucking Comedy Store. You do a set, you get off, women are going to talk to you. And the other waitresses run and go, Joey's talking to a girl in the hallway. Look, even if I was talking to her outside, I'm talking to her in the hallway, so she would know. That's why my wife don't give a fuck about nothing now. Because my wife was at the store those first 4 years, and she saw it.
Right.
She saw it. She saw the life of a comic, and then she came home with me. So she saw the life of a comic from the inside out. Like, she saw it. And she understood it, and she heard about what the other comics were doing. And then she just left me the fuck alone. Until this day, I have, as a husband, I have one of the longest ropes in the world. If I call my wife right now and go, hey, I'm not coming home tonight, I'm going to stay at the office, she wouldn't say nothing to me. She trusts me that much. So she would go, okay, just be careful tonight. You're going to go out? No. If you go out drinking, we don't even talk about drinking.
Right.
But there's no, like, she doesn't, she walked into Osteria one night. I was talking to 2 women. And she came right over. I introduced them. The women were like, oh, my God. You know, she knows. She fucking knows. I tell her pretty much everything, even though sometimes it takes me a week or 2. You know what I'm saying? But I still tell her. And she giggles, and, you know, she likes it. I tell her about stupid chicks, and she fucking giggles. And she's been with me. Dog, she was with me at dinner one night when a fucking girl said something to me. And she was pissed. She was like, how dare that woman say that in front of me?
A girl hit on you in front of your wife?
Oh, yeah.
And she's alive?
We were at a big restaurant, and the girls were there. There
Oh,
was
okay.
kids there and shit. And I got up to go to the bathroom. And when I was coming out, there was 2 girls. They're like, we take a picture. So my wife was going to the bathroom with the girls, and my wife heard the whole fucking thing. I even said to my wife, honey, I'm going to take a picture and get to the table. She goes, don't worry, I got to go into the thing with one of the girls and the mom. And as she was walking, that's when the girl said it in my ear. Said something really like out of control. Like, I just sat there and go, this is a confused girl. I show her my balls. She's going to faint 3 times and gag. But she had to be a prostitute. She was really good looking, very flamboyant. She looked like she was a prostitute.
If she's talking about that stuff with your wife right next to you,
oh yeah,
she's something.
Like, they say crazy shit. My wife giggles. You know, you got to remember the people I hang out with in my neighborhood are women. I hang out with 2 women pretty much in my neighborhood.
You always hang out with women.
They're both married. I have a great time with them. I made one my partner. I made little stupid videos of her for goalie and shit.
Oh yeah,
Steve's wife,
of course.
And then Ravioli. I always talk to Ravioli every 2 days about something.
You know what? I don't think we've ever talked about. How did you feel about dating her when she worked at the store? Because that doesn't seem like something you would allow. Not
something that I wouldn't allow.
Just for yourself personally, like just dating someone where you work there.
Listen, when I met Terry, I'd been going to the store for 3 years. I was a regular there. Never really had any drama in there. I know rules. There's rules of comedy, especially on the road. Rule number 1 is don't hit on the waitresses on the road. Even if they like you, don't hit on them, because that club owner watches everything. And eventually he's going to fire her, and then you're not going to be able to go there, especially as a feature act. Because feature acts are wild. When I was a feature act, I had to do 30 minutes and just hang out by the bathroom.
You'd hang out by the bathroom?
Yeah, and wait for girls to come over. Hi, that was funny. Oh, my God. You know, and I start to, especially when I opened for Rogan.
Wow, yeah.
Just they would come up to you. Oh, my God, can you introduce me to Rogan? Yeah, but, you know. No, I'm just saying that it was when you're a feature act, you're buck wild. You make mistakes, man.
Right.
And I made them, and I never went back to those clubs. And they would make 1,000 excuses, but at the end of the day, I knew why. I either did coke with a waitress, I slept with a waitress. There's just little rules, you know. And I wasn't paying attention to it. I love to tell you, you know, I was paying attention. In those days, I didn't give a fuck. If it wasn't the Improv or fucking a theater, I didn't give a fuck. I would never think, I never thought I was going to get back. So I wouldn't mind burning a bridge from time to time. But back to your question, which is a very interesting question. When I saw Terry, there was something about Terry I liked, her eyes. And we started talking, and I was like off the kilter. And that's why I was like hitting on her kind of lightly, because I know Mitzi didn't allow it. I know Mitzi didn't allow it, and she didn't like it. But if you were in already and she found out, she wouldn't care.
Right.
She didn't find out that we were already living together. It was too late. I already told Mitzi we're living together. Oh.
Would she have been mad if she found out not from you?
Yeah.
That's wild. That's crazy. That's a whole nother
I
thing.
didn't
to
like
unpack.
it either. Listen, if you think I like dating a girl that I live with at the fucking comedy store, you're fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But in reality, it kept an eye on me.
Right.
It watched over my career because I got to made a bad mistake those years. And she was right there to justify it or go, no. And it was funny. After she started working at the store, there was still some nights of craziness. Don't get me wrong.
Right. I'm
Some
sure.
stuff that she saw, not from me. Not from me. So she started understanding the game more. And then she would put labels on, like if that happens to you, Joey, she'd not, we would discuss it. So she got to see that also. The craziness was women in the audience. When they're there with a man and they come up to you and go and fuck you upstairs and then go back and sit with that man. That never happened to me. But it happened at the store. It's a reality that it fucking happened. So, listen, I don't know how it worked. There's days I'm like, fucking 25 years and a kid. And a kid. I had a woman who ran from me when we got divorced. She fucking ran like her asshole was on fire. Ran. Talked about me, fucking tortured me in the courtroom, tortured me in life. I took a beating. I didn't ever want to get married, and I didn't ever want to have a child again. But I met Terry. And in the relationship, I was like, this ain't gonna last. This ain't gonna last, because I'm a fucking animal. And at that time, I was out there where the buses don't run. But she calmed me down a little bit. And then I got off the coke. And then, like a year after I got off the coke, there were some problems at the house. She was like, I'm getting old and nothing's happening here. And I was like, I told you when we hooked up, there's no marriage in this fucking house. I already did it. I failed. No reason to do it again. Once you fail at something like that, like marriage, like I failed the most basic thing you could fail at, communication. That's basic. Communication is basic. And we get together with women for different reasons. And yes, it's okay if you don't like somebody after 8 fucking years.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. There's nothing wrong with you. But in that situation, I failed because I had everything in front of me. I had a job with her. I liked her family. But I also wanted to do fucking comedy. I also wanted to do comedy in a bad way. There was no way I was going to go fucking sell roofs from the rest of my life. I had to at least know that I failed at comedy, and then I would go back to a job happily. But there was no way at that age I wasn't going to get into comedy. It had been on my mind for too long,
Right. And then, I don't necessarily think you fail. It wasn't a great end to the relationship, but I think it's better. I honestly think it's better to break up than to stick around for the kids.
I see it now. I see it now when I go to softball games, parents who don't communicate. The kid knows.
100%.
The fucking kid always knows. So in my house, listen, when you walk in my house, especially with my daughter and shit, I wanted my house to be completely opposite of the house I grew up in.
Mm-hmm.
We all do, right? We're like, I didn't like that about my house. I didn't like that about my house, and I didn't like that about my house. If I get a house someday, it's going to be different. And that's what I've done with this house. And one of the things is like a no pressure, like we don't have to get up at 8 and everybody has to jump in the shower and you run out of hot water. Like she gets up, let her jump in the shower, and my wife, and I lurk. I lurk till about 9 o'clock. Then I jump in. I get out at 10 after 9. So that takes a lot of stress. There's just little things that nobody drinks in the house. Nobody drinks alcohol in that house. So there's no fucking arguments. There's no drunk talk. There's none of that shit in my fucking house. I smoke dope in the garage, or sometimes I go outside in front of the car. Nothing's in my fucking house. Like, I don't want no smoke upstairs. I don't want, and you have to, this is what I have to do to maintain this house with a daughter in the house.
Would it be different with a son?
Yes and no. You still have a child in the house.
Right.
So there's a certain way you have to act when you have this child in the house. I don't want to smoke pot in my living room.
No.
I'd rather she don't see me and she
Have her suspicions, maybe.
Have her suspicions. I'd rather her do that. And she knows.
Right, of
She even
course.
told me when she knows where my stash is. But I don't want it to be the Grateful Dead in my house with a bunch of fucking people drunk. That was never going to happen.
No, dude, and it's crazy because I have this written down. Another word I would use for what you're talking about, and I think you've used it before, is peace.
Peace.
Like
Peace
it's crazy how much of a difference that has when you have when you have like a peaceful life. How much of a difference it makes in their whole life.
When I tell you, George, Nick, my wife, Christina, that I love you. When somebody tells you they love you, like, what the fuck? What are we, gay? What are we, faggots? No, that's a promise that I'm never going to bring stress into your life. That's a promise that a cop's not going to call you at 3 a.m. and go, George, come bail him out. You know, all the things that would upset George would upset you. I had to do that. That's when you tell people you love them, I'm not going to put no drama in your fucking life. Nobody's going to knock on your door, go, Joey killed somebody at 3 a.m, you know, come down to the state. No. If anything, I'm here to help you. You know, if anything, and if I don't have it, we'll get it. We'll figure it the fuck out. George knows I'll climb through a fucking window. George saw me on a Friday, took a stereo with the fucking Social Security check. He knows. George knows. Don't fucking test me, motherfucker. Because I'll take it. I'll take everything. I'm an old school fucking thief. I will take everything. You understand me? But nobody's going to starve in my camp.
No.
Not in these days. Not no more. Not like when we did. Nobody's going to fucking starve. We'll steal it. I don't give a fuck. What are they going to do? Throw you in jail? No, they won't. No, they won't. You know what I'm saying?
They might.
Who gives a fuck? But that's really it, man. 25 fucking years, a long time to be with a woman. And listen, man, I love her just the same in the beginning, even more now. Now we just giggle and shit. It's great. Now you know each other. I smell her farts. She can't tolerate mine. You know what I'm saying?
25 years. Yeah, that's
25 years. And when you heard that about people, like people been together 30 years, you're like, that's never going to happen to me. I'm going to be with the same fucking pussy for 30 years and look at it turn gray and old. Nah, dog, it's an adventure. It gets better. Everything gets better.
That's cool. And especially because it happened, like, there's probably a lot of people listening who, like, you know, had a marriage fail. Or really, everyone's had a relationship fail.
We all have shit, but you know what? I always believe that God didn't put you here to die by yourself. There's an ass for every seat. Remember Dale Jones used to say that? There's an ass for every fucking seat. Okay? And women panic. Women are the worst. Women are the fucking worst. Because once they hit 34, they think this is it. I got to meet this guy. Then they meet a guy that's the worst one they've ever met. But they don't see sheep, what's that expression? A wolf in sheep's clothing, because they're so overwhelmed with the child and the fucking marriage and, pigeons and my cousins coming in from Hialeah, and they don't, and that's the biggest mistake they make. Now they're 43, still looking good with 2 fucking kids. And that bum ain't paying child support. And he sees the kids once a week. So you ended off in a worse position than you were by not just getting dick. It's like my friend's mom, my dear friend, called me. And we were talking about her daughter. 34, I'm the 20th boyfriend, And you're like, after a while, you got to say to yourself, wait a second, this pussy is making some horrible fucking choices. I'm going to get off the dick for 1 year. I'm going to get off the dick, like what I did. Get off the pussy for a year, just to focus you, to make you realize what you really want in a woman or in a man before you make a bad fucking mistake. We've all made mistakes where in our mind, this is going to be it. I'm going to marry her, pigeons, I'm going to live like a doctor. No, it's not always that way. It's not always that way because you went with a preconceived notion. It happens for men and it happens to women. When you're 34 and you want to get married as a man and you've been dating whores all your life that cheat on you, fuck your brother, steal your car and crash it, you got to change dicks. You have to look at it from a different perspective and go, you know what? I'm not going to date a woman for a year. No more fucking websites, no more nothing. I'm taking a year off from pussy to make me really realize and build the woman or the man I want in my head to pop up next time. I know what I want, and this is what I'm looking for. Yeah, everybody wants a chick with fake tits who could suck a dick. Listen, 3 years in, you don't make the car payment. Those bitches are gone to another guy who'll fucking pay for their tits. And I always learned something from Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee was a good-looking Chinese guy, international star. His wife was no fucking playmate, but she stood by him. And that's the woman that calmed him down, and that's a lesson for a lot of people. When you're 21, everybody wants to marry Farrah Fawcett. When you're 30, you'll marry that chick with the missing toe from the bartender at that fucking dump bar you hang out with. Because that's it. The window's closing. And that's what we all do. We start getting desperate. Oh, my God, I'm not going to have a child. Oh, my God, I'm going to die alone. And we make the worst fucking mistake because we're going in there with something. What happened to just getting together, sucking my dick, I eat your pussy, we smoke a joint, you go home? Let's start with that. Let's start with a walk to Carvel, and we'll take it from there. I'll suck your tit in the car. You know what I'm saying? What happened?
What happened on the third date?
Huh?
What's the third date?
Ice cream. Whatever. Carvel. I don't know. But these are all the decisions if you're gonna go to a bar and you're gonna hit on a girl and she's snorting coke with you and she just broke up with her boyfriend and he's an animal and you're gonna get engaged to her, that's not gonna work. She's been getting fucked at bars for 20 years. And when she dumps your ass, she's going right back to that fucking bar. Yeah. So these are things you got to know. You know, like people, you want to meet a whore, go to a fucking bar and get one of those chicks with the tight shirts on. You want to meet a smart chick, go to a fucking library. I met my wife at a fucking comedy store. What do I know?
And go to work, dude. And it's crazy. Like I mean, you've talked about your other relationships. Like, it sounds like you might have put like a little bit more effort in with Terry than you did with other ones. Or like
I didn't want to get married to the other ones. Like I didn't. After I got divorced, listen, I met my wife when I was basically 20 fucking years old. 21 years old, I met her. And here's the scary thing.
Your first wife.
My first wife. This August, I don't know that bitch for 40 fucking years. I met her August of 85. It's April of 2025.
Yeah.
She knows me like the back of my fucking hand, that bitch.
Even though you haven't spoken in a while?
Yeah. Because she was there in the beginning. She saw the animal.
Wow.
So I met her in 85, and we were done in 91, maybe. You got to figure I didn't see her for 6 months. I was locked up. Listen, man, you know, it is what it is. And I wasn't going to get married again after that. I lost everything. I paid debt till fucking 10 years ago. I paid debt on that fucking divorce.
So, because you said like you weren't going to get married. What made you decide to finally get married?
I wasn't going to get fucking married.
Right.
And I had met other girls, and some of them were nice. Some of them weren't. Nobody was marriage material. Honestly, you want me to tell you what made me marry Terry?
Yeah.
When I woke up at 4 a.m. one day, and she had my football suit out for the longest yard. And I was like, what the fuck is going on here? This ain't a regular girlfriend. This is not a regular girlfriend. Up with me, because I had to be there at 5. So I would have to get up at 3:45. Sometimes I just stop snorting coke at 3:30. She would get up, fucking, I'd take a shower, put the football suit on. She'd make me a little breakfast just so I wouldn't drive down there 45 minutes with nothing in my stomach. A lot of people don't do that. They wouldn't give a fuck if you left hungry. So that gave me all the consideration. It's really funny. There's an episode of The Sopranos when he's going to go out and meet the realtor. And he goes to a house, but that's the night that she helps him button his shirt.
Oh, yeah.
You remember that? She helped him button his shirt. That's a really good scene. At least it was for me because I understood. And then he went to this girl's house, and he was dying to fuck her. But as he was taking off his shirt, he thought about his wife. And he goes, what am I doing? What the fuck am I doing here? I just got shot in the head. She was by me for 6 weeks. And then I was home for fucking 4 weeks, and there she is. And now I'm going to fuck the first chick that moves around. And I learned that when I was like 20. The guy who used to own the gas station across the street from North Bergen had everything. The Porsche, you know, he was 25. He had a Porsche, a house in Miami, a truck, you know. And all these women would go to that gas station because he was a good-looking Spanish dude. And I remember a girl that has a boyfriend that was going to get married came up to me one day and she goes, "You're really tight with him. Tell him I want to sleep with him one night on the side. Nobody will know." I go, "Okay." Next time I saw George, I go, "Hey, man." We started talking about girls, and he goes, "Yeah, she's pretty hot." I go, "Listen, you didn't hear it from me, but she told me if you wanted to sleep with her, she would give you a piece of ass." And he looked at me for a minute, and he goes, "She's really pretty, but it's not for me." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" He goes, "Bro," he goes, "I've been with my wife when we lived in a one-bedroom apartment with no money. What kind of man would I be now to cheat on her?" And I was like, that's character.
Yeah, I think it, and it would destroy, like it would just destroy them. I think, it's great. It like even when you were saying that when you showed up at Terry's house with a bag and to think about what you have now, but like she's been there from the like to see what you guys have built is pretty crazy.
That's why I tell her everything. It doesn't matter what the fuck I do, I'll tell her. Because she'll look at me and go, "What the fuck, Joey?" I just tell her, because why lie to her?
It's not good.
Anything I do with anybody, I pretty much tell her.
When did you start doing that?
Tell her. I started doing that like 8 years in. If I have an experience with a woman, I tell her. I get it off my chest before she hears it secondhand or sees a picture. At the end of the day, nothing happened. But I sat with her for 3 hours at Joe Rogan's bar.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A couple people said something to me about that.
Why?
It was that girl. I was like, "Listen, she's a dear friend of mine. I'm 62. I'm in no mood. This shit don't get up all the time. This dick don't get hard like it used to. You know, what if you make a call and your dick don't get hard? How embarrassing am I going to be?" You know what I'm saying? So I cover my bases. At home, I could fail. I could shoot a dud at home. She's been with me for 25 years. Fucking some young chick. I don't talk. It's not even, you know, it's fun. I love going out at night and talking to fucking some young chick. You know, I told you I went to a strip club about a month ago and I was talking to a black girl all night. Didn't ask her for a dance or anything. At the end of the night, she goes, "You're going to give me $100? I said, "Absolutely." And I just gave her $100. I needed that $100 the next day, but I made her fucking world. And that's going to come back to me tenfold. And I didn't try to fuck her. And she's still my friend on Instagram. We'll be back next week, cocksuckers. Tip Top Magoo. What do you got this week? Anything?
Yeah, May 4th, I'm at Broadway. Greenwich Village Comedy Club.
There you go. And me, May 8th, May 17th, Philadelphia. It's sold out, so I don't even know why I'm promoting the date. Go to the Excite page and look to see if they have tickets for August. I'm sure they'll have a bunch of tickets. Come on out, knock yourself out, have some fucking cheesesteaks at Merlino's, and do what you need to do. I love you, cocksuckers.
Love you guys.
Have a great week, and we'll be back next Tuesday. Tip Top Magoo. It'll be like May 8th or something. Stay black, cocksuckers. Love you.
Back to church.